everyone, and welcome back to the stream. I hope you guys are doing well and having a wonderful week so far. Welcome in, Zenith. Congratulations on redeeming first, and welcome in, Overlord. I hope you guys are doing well. You guys are ready for the end game? I still can't believe that we're already there, which we've put like 54 hours into this game so far, and that is pretty much how long it took for us to do our evil run of Baldur's Gate, so it is pretty on par, but I'm still so shocked. Also, welcome in, dear! I hope you're doing well! I see you in the YouTube chat. Meowdy! Welcome in, Tate! Yeah, I'm so sad. I'm so sad that we're getting to the end. I really love the Origins characters. I'm gonna miss them so much. And this game is like 14 years old, so I don't see a lot of fan art for it when I go to conventions. So I can't even like get cool art to like put all over my house. I'll just miss them forever. I'm sure I could find something online. But we are, according to you guys, entering the end game. I'm pretty sure we'll finish the game tonight. If not, it'll just be like some little side quests. And then obviously we have the Awakening DLC, which I think will be next week. But are you guys truly the end of an era? Is it the end of an era, or is this just the start of our Dragon Age brain rot? Also, welcome in, Matt. I hope you're doing well. No harm in doing an unpacking video for the companions. I'll see if the brainworms take charge. I do have a Dragon Age video, just like a general video about Origins that I was thinking about doing, kind of like, it'll be similar to the videos that I make, but also kind of like the vein of like, hey, this game is 15 years old and it's still very much worth playing for the first time kind of vibe. I started scripting it. There's one sentence on that Google Doc. It's the start of the Dragon Age, literally. It so is. I'm obsessed. Looking forward to Dragon Age 2 somewhere in the future. Literally as soon as we finish, like the Awakening DLC, the very next week we'll start Dragon Age 2. So that'll be in March. The expansion is so good too. Hope you enjoy. I hope I enjoyed as well. I know very little about the expansion, other than the fact that I think you guys have said the Origin crew is not. It's like some other characters. Anyway, are you guys ready to get into this game? I know the last thing we did is we cleaned up some side quests, and I think we got Kaylin's armor. I don't remember if we finished that. But the last thing I remember doing is going back to Ostagar and looking for King Kaylin's body and his things. Dragon Age 2 did get a bad rep, but I happened to really enjoy it. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I take it since we're back at camp, we finished gathering. Oh, yep, there he is. Alistair looks so cool.
Look, before we go any further, I want to say something. I appreciate that you brought me to see my sister, and that you were there to talk me down after we left. You're a true friend.
That's my best friend right
tell
there.
you that.
Bad rep, Zenith. Who is Isabella? Okay. I know Solus is from Inquisition. Which game is Fenris from? Is Fenris from 2 or also Inquisition? We're in this together, Alistair. I love this man
that, right?
way more than I thought I would.
Now that that's out of the way, ask away.
Do I have questions?
Of course.
I think we've asked all of those already. Okay, baby girl.
I am yours.
It is the end of the game. Do you have questions?
If they're dirty ones, certainly.
We don't. I think I saw Zenith in Marvel Rivals. There was someone on the enemy team playing Liliana's dripping toy. That's why, yeah, that's Zenith. I don't know Zenith's Steam name or Marvel Rivals name, but if it's not that, someone is impersonating Zenith. Alright, I guess we'll speak to her.
Do you remember our discussion?
Welcome in, Kel. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Girl, what discussion? I'm gonna say yes.
I just wanted to tell you that I thought about what you told me, and you were right. Despite what Marjolaine says, I am not like her.
Her morality
know that now.
discussion. Okay.
I found peace in knowing the Maker, and nothing will change that. I followed you to make the world a better place, and as long as I keep that in mind, I will not fall.
I'm so proud
Sometimes
of her.
It takes another to show us the truths we hide from ourselves.
You're so right. Yeah.
I'm glad I let
Anytime,
Slytherin in
girly.
your company. You have proven a true friend, and I thank the Maker for you.
This is so sweet. That is the one like Baldur's Gate, you kind of get to this point. You don't get a heart to heart with your besties unless it's like part of their character quest. I like this
I have
though.
been mistaken.
This is so cute. That's not me. That's not you. That's crazy. It must be like your hidden twin or something. Side demon dick, but I'm gonna try to steal that one. Good luck. Good. That is a very you-coded name.
You are a soldier worthy to stand among the Beresad. I did not think so when we first met.
That's so fair. Liliana is so wise. She should be in charge of the Chantry, in my opinion. Yeah, she would do a really good job.
You did, of course. The day will come when the Arishok sends us here. On that day, I will not look to find you on the battlefield.
Do you think the Qunari will invade Ferelden?
In time. There is no point in dwelling on it. We should move on.
Oh, okay. Sure.
As you wish.
Just dump that on me. Okay, let's go talk to Shale. We gotta do the rounds with everyone. Just got back from the eye doctor. Gonna get my eyes lasered to fix my shit vision. I'm glad they're able to do that.
I have a question for it, if
I
it
hope
will
it goes
indulge
well.
me. It chose to side with Caradon and destroy the Anvil of the Void. I agree with its decision, and yet the Paragon Branca was the reason it ventured into the Deep Roads. Why did it choose to defy her? It could not have known for certain that Caradon would be able to assist it with the dwarves.
I learned more information. That's literally it. I was willing to risk it. It was the right thing to do.
That was quite the risk. I am pleased that it worked as it did. At any rate, I wanted to thank it. It gave Caradon the end he wanted, and I'm pleased to have been a part of it. I will have to think on Caradon's words to me. It was a great deal to absorb, but for now, let us go on.
Some of this feels like I should have gotten this conversation with them sooner, but, that's fine. I bought tortilla and queso dip and 2 Monster Energy Zeros. That sounds like such a great time.
Do you realize that you've been smiling for hours now?
Have I?
Since
Wheatley
the last
smiles?
time you and that rogue Zevran shot glances at each other, in fact.
Oh, that
He
checks
has his
out.
charms, I'll give him that. Certainly he must be quite something in bed for you to risk so much in order to be close to him.
Sure. Tommy Mommy, we love Morrigan. We do love Morrigan. I happen to love him, you know.
More's the pity for you, then. 'Tis a bit sickening to watch you two, but I imagine it at least takes your mind from our situation. Have it your way.
She really said, "You guys are so in love, it makes me sick." And then she disapproved. Morrigan, the woman. How does it feel to be the funniest woman on the planet, Morrigan? That was so silly. Okay. I guess we'll talk to you.
Just leave me alone, Warden. Seriously.
This is the first time I spoke to you.
Upset? Ugh. I don't get upset. I get drunk. Did you want to talk about something?
I mean, not particularly.
Well, hello.
Okay. Gotta talk to our grandma.
What's on your mind?
Our 40-year-old grandma. Have you changed your mind about Zevran and me?
I have watched you for a time, and perhaps I was wrong. There seems to be something special between the two of you.
That's
his
so
demeanor
slay.
changes when he's with you. There is a tenderness to his gaze I'd never seen till now.
Stop, this is so fucking cute. Trying to apologize for what you said?
I think I was too harsh in my judgment before, and I am sorry.
Apology accepted.
What you have may not last forever.
Damn, that's
Death
crazy.
and duty may part you, but love's worthiness is not diminished because of that. I should have seen this before. Instead, you learn to cherish every precious moment that you spend together, knowing that it may be the last. And for
Wheatley
those of
has
us
not
watching,
even thought about that. I'll be so real.
it brings warmth to these old bones to know that something so beautiful can be found in the midst of chaos and strife.
Love that for them. Morgan disapproving of your romance choices is giving the same energy of seeing the Shadowheart disapproves message pop up when you let a stallion bite you during the forest scene. I love that so much. That's so silly. Cheyenne, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. It was probably, I figured it was jealousy because we kind of did break up with her for Zevran when I accidentally locked in her romance. So that makes sense, but it was still really funny. Old bones, is that me in 7 years? I don't think any of us is gonna age like when. What do you mean she's 40 years old? Do I need to speak to these guys? I guess I should.
On your order, Grey Warden.
Be ready?
We have veterans in command and the fury of youth at our back. We will be ready.
Sick, okay. In Inquisition, Wheatley is going to find a way to combat the Warden premature death. Zenith did the same.
You witnessed the rarest of things, Warden.
Yeah.
The Dalish stand ready to defend Ferelden.
Okay, sick. Oh, this is just all my allies. I am leaning towards remaking Wheatley, but we'll see if we have some really cool character design choices that weren't in Origins.
Always, Warden.
But going in blind, we're probably just gonna remake
The
Wheatley.
Circle of Magi stands
Might
ready
rename him to
assist
Risley.
Grey Warden, as do the Templars of the Chantry.
Alright, sick.
As is my duty, Grey Warden.
And then we have the dwarves.
Orzammar has sent her best, Warden. It has been a long time since the Dwarven army has marched on the surface.
Keep them at the ready.
Don't worry about that. You'll be running to keep up when we give the order.
Okay, sick. That's everyone. We have oh, we've got to pet the dog. We have got to pet the dog. Humanos Wheatley is going to be interesting. What do you mean, Humanos? Oh, wait. Do we even have a gift for Ogren? Buddy, what do you like? I feel like you would enjoy some mead.
My ancestors.
Wheatley Hawk
This
is going to be
is a wonderful
hilarious.
gift.
I'm glad you guys think so. Okay, do I have any other obviously alcoholic gifts? Yes?
By my ancestors, this is a wonderful gift. By my ancestors.
Yes.
This
Okay.
is a wonderful gift.
I'm so glad he is loving all of the alcohol related gifts. How is 65 still neutral? I feel like that's really high up there. Dragon Age 2 has similar customization options to Origins, so you can make Wheatley's cousin Wheatley with an H at the beginning. Wheatley Hawk. I love that. We'll do that. That's so silly. Okay. Do I need to speak to you again? Can I give this to you again? No. Okay. He's got a new ability. Love that for him.
There you are. Wanted to talk to you.
In Inquisition, Wheatley's cousin, Wheatlina, Solas only likes elves, so if you want Egg Boy. Yeah, Wheatlina. The Wheatley universe is expanding.
You and I, you know how sometimes you spend time with people and things.
I love you too, Ogren.
What? Keep your hands where I can see them. Sheesh. Can a man address a friend without getting all weird? I was just asking a favor. You had to go all that on me.
Does he not believe in love between the homies? Alright, what do you need?
I was thinking, I do know some people out here on the surface. A person, actually. A girl I knew in Orzammar. Before I left, obviously.
And you want to go find her?
It'd be nice to talk to someone else who's been out here a while. Someone else from Orzammar.
There's no elves in the character creator of Dragon Age 2? That's devastating. That's so devastating.
Her name's Felsi. She and I were friends after Branka left for the Deep Roads. I'm sure she's forgiven me by now. Thought maybe I'd track her down, see how she's been living.
Do you know how to find her?
I tried to look her up the last time we were at Lake Calenhad. She wasn't at work at the inn. At home with her sick mother, they said. I figured it was just the ancestors telling me something. But I keep thinking about her.
We can go back?
And a good friend you are, Warden. I'll think about you if we ever... no, actually, that would be gross.
Not him saying, I'll think about you if we bang. Like, okay, sure.
Aye.
Okay.
Alright then.
Ogren had a side chick. I forgot about this quest. Not Ogren and his side chick. I guess we'll do that, and then we'll go on with whatever we were supposed to do to finish the game. Lake Callum. Okay. Going to the lake. I guess we ought to take him.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. That's so, like, I guess half-elf Wheatley is fine. I'm still reeling over no elves in the next one. Welcome in, J-Train. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Things are going so smoothly. Oh, we must, I guess we ought to level him up. Sure, that seems good. And maybe a survival would be nice. Oh, he's been doing two-handed. Good for him. Destroyer is kind of sick. Okay. So we're at the lake. I guess we're at the docks. Wait a minute. Okay. There we go. She's gotta be in here. What game is this? This is Dragon Age Origins.
I'm gonna go talk to her. Look, you gotta back me up here. Got it?
Not me playing the wingman. The Wheatley Cinematic Universe. That's what we are starting. I'm gonna make Wheatley in every Dragon Age game. Hawk is a really well written protagonist. I've heard so many good things about the Hawk protagonist. I am very excited to get there. What do you mean back you up?
Follow my lead, you know?
Despite being human, Hawk has an interesting story which revolves around their family. Okay. Sick. Alright, go get her.
Be ready to pry her off when she throws herself at me.
This is not gonna go well.
We don't want to make a scene here. Well, don't pry her off me too soon. I mean, a little scene's alright.
Sir, we are in public.
You sure you're not a baker? Because you got a sodding nice set of buns.
Ogren, is that you?
Yeah, in the flesh, baby.
What are you doing here?
Just trying to kick back with a pint.
I think that's
Fighting
the first time in a
darkspawn's
long time.
Lot of sodding work, you know?
I have heard a pickup line
You're
that
fighting
bad delivered
darkspawn?
in full earnesty. Just in full earnesty is crazy. Hawk is probably my favorite protagonist in the franchise. Oh, that's exciting. That's so exciting. Because I really like the warden so far. I think it's just because I'm really attached to my silly little guy. This man took on an army of golems almost single-handedly.
It was a bit of pain, but
Did he
it was a personal favor for the King of Orzammar, you understand?
The whole surface to choose from, and you just happened to come to my tavern?
Yeah,
She cannot stand him. Tell her it's
What?
fate.
Oh, right. It's fate, Felsi. What can I say?
Fate? The
I feel like
ancestors must have a
Felsi
sense of humor then.
has
Sure
done
they
so
do.
much better.
You've had a good look at Lady Helmy, haven't you? If her face isn't a joke the ancestors are playing, I'm a Bronto's behind.
So, Lady Helmy must be a paragon of beauty then.
Tell her you've been thinking
I've
of
been
her.
thinking about you, Felsi.
What do you want, Ogren?
She's so tired of
Nothing.
this man.
Just thought I'd see how you were doing is all. Well, maybe that and grease up the Bronto, if you know what I mean.
That's so
Well,
gross.
you've seen me. You'll have to go back to Orzammar for the Bronto.
Alright, we should get
Wait,
going.
You're leaving. You just got here. I haven't called you a shaft rat yet.
Well, you can't keep the archdemon waiting. You hurt its feelings, it might just turn the whole blight around and go home. Nobody wants that.
Well, you don't need to fight it right now, do you? I mean, you could have a pint
Oh,
first.
wait, were they flirting?
Call me a surly Bronto. I can tell you that you smell like nug droppings.
I'll tell you what, I got some things I gotta do, but I'll come back for that pint when things are settled. You frigid deep stalker.
Fine, but you better not keep me waiting, you worthless copper-plated sword cast.
Wouldn't dream of it.
I did not think that that was actually working. That's crazy work. Alright, quest completed. Let's... How do I leave? Hello? Oh. This way. I kind of want to take Alistair into the final fight, so I'm gonna go swap them out. And then... we go do this thing. There's no actual way to fail this quest. I thought there was no way to pass it. I'm gonna be so real. I thought that it was a lost cause. I didn't realize Felsi was like down for him. That's crazy work. She must have very particular tastes. In Baldur's Gate 3, I might actually play as Wheatley's emo cousin, Wheatlynith. You should do that. That would be so silly. Okay. I don't actually know where I'm supposed to go. Dinnerum seems like the right place. No accounting for taste, I guess. Who am I to judge, you know? Who am I to judge? Human Wheatley name suggestions? Wheatlynith. 19 Overlord Wheat 91 Wheatlina. We'll find something. I need to check my journal to figure out where I'm supposed to go. Head to Redcliffe. Damn. We were so dumb.
All right, all right.
Wheatley, you should have told me. You should have told me it was to Redcliffe. Over Default male hawk has a beard. Good for them. Good for him. I don't know if I'm gonna keep the beard. That's not exactly the vibe. It did not look like this last time we were here. Okay. Yeah, I'm supposed to go across. Okay. You need to talk to Riordan? Okay, we'll head back. If it'll let us, we'll head back. What quest is that a part of? Do you remember what quest that is? What is that? Okay. An Eamon's place in Denerim? Oh. That's the other Grey Warden, isn't it? I know we tried to speak with him last time and there was not a lot for him to say. Whose room was he in? Alright, we'll go check, because I'm pretty sure last time I saw him he was in here, but they may not be here anymore. Yeah, they may not be here anymore. He's gonna be in Redcliffe? Okay. Because I'm pretty sure last time we tried to speak with them, and because it was like we'd already triggered late game, he did not have anything to say. Okay.
Yes.
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 Alright, we got the gang. Had me out here thinking I forgot a quest. Okay. There we go. So I have a feeling I'm gonna have to fight my way back into the castle because the castle is grayed out on the map. But I assume Eamon's in the castle, because why wouldn't he be? And the rest of the gang. Oh, I should...
I'll get on it.
We've been rocking with the frost weapons.
It's you, the Grey Warden.
The Blight's
I'm
hit.
Justy's mercy that you got here when you did.
Oh no.
For sure these monsters were going to get me.
Love that. The first time you speak to him, he tells you where to find Duncan's shield. I got them mixed up. Oh, okay, okay. When did the Darkspawn
Just
get
a few
here?
hours ago. Not that long after everyone was evacuated to the castle. I thought I could make it to my home and back before they got here. But it took me too long to get down here. What a relief you arrived.
That's so crazy. You should get to safety.
I'm going to get out of here before any more
Welcome
of those
in,
things
Mark.
arrive.
How are you? I hope
Thank
you're
you
doing
again.
well. You're here just in time. We're about to go fight for our lives. That's not the man that... No, it's not. Oh, there's so many.
Got it.
Let me cast my little spell, please. Okay. We're fine.
I defeated one.
Now it's better than later.
I'm so happy for Wynn. She defeated one.
Can I get you a ladder so you can
Oh,
get off
sorry,
my
Zeb.
back? I'll get on it.
Alright, gang. Oh, I've leveled up. It's so wild to me that we're still leveling up because I feel like... I remember in Baldur's Gate, like, you get this far and you've been leveled up, like, fully for a hot minute now. Did we need anything? Cliff of Paralysis could be interesting. Oh yeah, I was building into this. I was doing spirit stuff. That actually seems like it'd be helpful. Some nice area of effect things. The level cap is 32? What level are we? We're level 18. Oh, we are so far from the level cap. That's kind of wild. I love that though. Hello?
Got it.
There we go. This is a good fireball spot. Okay. Oh, wait, is there one up there? Why is everyone running up? Unless they were coming to find me? Okay, we're just gonna ignore the fact that, sorry, my cat has decided now is a great time to claw a costume that he has never touched before. Do I have something that I could throw at him? There we go. He has been thoroughly distracted. Okay. Level cap is only 32 in Awakening. Level cap is 25 in base game. You're good. That's still so far from where we are. Like, compared to, like, Baldur's Gate, you've been max level for a good while. Even if you were under-leveled for most of the game. Oh my gosh. Okay. So many of them. Let me do my thing. Okay, this is scary. Oh, I've been knocked down. Okay. It's a nice Kona cold action. I can't see anything. Oh no. Alright. We got it. It's fine. Good for Alistair. I do love that special animation thing. That's so cute. Last stream you did with Hatoful Boyfriend, I apparently fell asleep and woke up in a June stream. But when she was ending stream, that's such a nice nap though. Don't worry, Overlord. We're still not done with Hatoful Boyfriend. But we're almost done. I imagine we probably only have like an hour of gameplay left. He fell asleep while I was planning a tasty bird dinner. Rest in peace. Brennan, welcome in. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Really like the part where you ran through a fire tornado. I love Inferno, but I cannot see anything when I cast it, which stresses me out. But I'm glad you appreciated the running through a okay, I need to go get my cat before he tears this up. Do you want the people to see you? Do you want to be seen? Hey, let the people see you. Or just crawl up there, that's fine. I got home today, because I was away over the weekend, and I just got home today. And he has been in here ever since, just hanging out. And I love that for him. He does not need to claw my things, though. Ends are definitive, but the impact is eternal. Book of Premonitions by a woman claiming to be a witch of the wilds. Welcome in, Closed Down Channel. I hope you're doing well. So Kitty, yes, he's gonna be a year old in May. So, in like 3 months, something like that. Which is wild. Love that for him. It's going well over here, fighting a silly Elden Ring boss, and he will perish. Good luck, Brennan. Good luck. I have changed from Adam Warlock main to Human Torch. Are we talking about Marvel Rivals? I still almost exclusively play Groot. He's just really fun. He is a baby. I love my cat. Every time I go away, or like go somewhere, I just spend the whole time missing my cat. Okay, actually, we'll give her Petrify. Yeah. I think Petrify could be cool. Although... Yeah, no, we'll do that. We'll rock with that. Okay, where am I supposed to go from here? Is it across? I don't think it's this way. I know to get back to the castle, it is up. Morgott? Oh, is that who? That's who Brennan's trying to kill. With a name like that, he sounds difficult to fight. A year old, becoming an adolescent. I'm so proud of my cat. He's doing so well. You're getting into maining Black Panther. Love that for you. Love that for you. Maybe we should stream Marvel Rivals at some point. Got another Black Panther through the salute before we fought. Oh, that's adorable. I love that. I love when people are able to, This does not feel like the right way to go. Oh, it is. It definitely is. Morgott, you be the easiest, hardest boss. Good luck. Easiest, hardest boss is crazy. Okay, this way. This is where I'm headed. Those Omen fuckers live to just be haters. I hate him. I always, I don't even remember the character's name, so never mind. There are a couple of characters that always give me such a hard way to go. But I am also the kind of Groot that just, like, jumps in there and hopes for the best.
Alright, alright. That'll teach you.
Okay. Oh, I probably shouldn't just fireball for the hell of it now because there are people here.
I hope I don't get blood all over me again.
Yeah, all over you again, Zevran would be criminal.
Good shot.
Oh, don't let them do their thing.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Oh. Okay. Where am I in regards? Okay. Is it gonna be the end of the... We'll do a little healing. Oh, our healer is dead. Love that. Love that. Right, okay. Alright, there we go, win. Get back up, girly pop. We do need an injury kit. Do I have any of the lesser injury kits? She only has one. Okay, sick. They'll be okay, it's friendly fire. You see, I've thought that, but then I have killed people in friendly fire that were not on my team, so I'm a little confused. What is this place you're breaking and entering into? Britton, we're going back to the Redcliffe Castle to finish the game? Question mark? Why is there a bunch of darkspawn down there that aren't coming up? I mean, I'm not one to complain. Are they coming through?
Ah, this has gone well.
Thanks, Win. Win really hit him with the wow, that was great.
Can I get you a ladder
I didn't need to knock everyone down. That was actually bad gaming.
All right. Breaking a sweat already?
Breaking a sweat already is crazy. Okay.
Now it's better than later.
Punisher Solar ulted me one game and died instantly. I do know Punisher because I always struggle against that one. Oh wait, who's killing him? Oh, it's baby girl. I didn't even see him. Okay.
Lord, you're here. Thank goodness.
This is so slay. I hope Wheatley says the get off my backline as he lands the finishing blow on the final boss. That would be so iconic. Sometimes switch to Wind to use her healing magic. She usually, maybe I need to update the tactics. She usually does okay. It's just she runs out of mana so quickly. I need to get her to like drink lyrium more often. Build variety do be different in every run. I'm currently doing a halberd run and I'm having a hard time with the Godskin duo. Oh? Iron Fist mains are the scum of the earth, and to quote Hannah, sorry Hannah, Spider-Man was in my fucking ass last round and I hated it. That's, you know what? Felt. That's crazy though. Can't stand Godskin in all its existence, but good luck. Definitely good luck to all the Elden Ringers out there. Did the Darkspawn get into the castle?
Some did, yes, but we were able to close the gates and kill the ones in the courtyard.
Okay,
I was told to watch for your arrival, Warden. Your comrade Riordan arrived just ahead of the Darkspawn attack. He has urgent news for you.
Alright, cool. Wynn just needs to mainline Miriam, truly. That just hook her up. Alright, take me inside.
I should take you to the hall right away, my lord. They'll be waiting for you there.
It is a relief to see you unharmed. And you as well, Alistair. The Darkspawn that attacked Redcliffe were relatively few in number, I'm afraid. It was assumed the Horde was marching in this direction, but that is not true.
Riordan tells us that the bulk of the Horde is in fact heading towards Denerim. They are perhaps 2 days away from the capital.
How certain are we that this is good information?
I ventured close enough to listen in, as it were. I am quite certain.
Alright, so we just have to go cut them off and kill them. Godskin Duo can lick my fucking cinnamon ring clean and kick rocks. That's wild. Eamon has a new armor set? I guess he does. Good for him. He's styling. Has word been sent to Denerim?
Word has been sent, but they need more than warning. They need our armies.
Time for the final battle. That's what it sounds like. I'm so excited.
The Archdemon has shown itself. The dragon is at the head of the Horde.
Make her preserve us.
And we won't be able to reach Denerim within 2 days.
We must begin a forced march to the capital immediately with what we have. Denerim must be defended at all costs.
Alright, work. Wait. Archdemon is what's important. I mean, we should also try to help people.
Perhaps not. But what is important is that we know where the Archdemon will be. If we do not defeat the Archdemon, it will not matter if Denerim is saved or the Horde defeated. And only the Grey Wardens can defeat the Archdemon. That is why we must go.
Then we march. And hope the army collected here gives you the chance you need. Arleman, how long before the army can set out?
By daybreak, Your Majesty.
Then give the order. The longer we delay, the longer Denerim will be at the mercy of the Horde.
Sounds pretty straightforward to me. You get to hear Nora's VA in the scene. I love Nora, but I wish she had a different VA, especially for the big speech. Oh, okay. Channeling my past warden's power, greatly appreciate it. We might need it, honestly. Alright. Then we're off,
I
yeah.
will give the orders at once, and
We're
will
off.
notify you the moment we are ready to march.
Excellent.
Then if you and Alistair could meet me before you retire, we have Grey Warden business to discuss.
I
I
will have
really
someone
hope
show
I
you
get a
to your
chance to
rooms.
save.
I suggest you all get some rest while you can. We will need it.
We will need it, you're so right. Archdemon is a bitch to fight. I believe it. I really believe it. Okay. Croissant! I'm so proud of him. Do you see anything interesting? Oh, that's okay. Do you have anything to say?
Yours.
Anything
If the
to
dirty
say
ones,
for the
certainly.
last fight? Okay, nothing. Where's this man? I said before we went to sleep. Wait. Yeah, no, he's he must be on the second floor.
And what word have we from Orzammar? Has House Claret sent their men, or haven't they?
They're stalling, which is as
There's
good
a way
as
to
I know.
cheese the Archdemon
House
fight. I would
Claret's
like
feud
to
with House
try it
Gromald has flared up again since their son
first
died in that
try,
deep roads
just to
business.
see what it's
So
like
naturally
before
they're
we
pleading
share
the
any
need for self-defense.
cheesing it tips.
Fine time to start with that nonsense again. I've half a mind to... Evening to you, Grey Warden. I didn't realize you were still up and about.
Alistair's VA is pretty good in that one. Archdemon is not that hard. It's what comes before that's annoying as hell. Okay, that's fair. Party seems okay. We should be fine. We should be fine. What were you when 10-year-old me kept getting fucked up by that dragon? 10-year-old you really needed J-Train's advice. Carry on.
Right. Off to camp with both of you, and keep the drunkenness to a minimum. We have a long way to go yet. Pleasant evening to you, Grey Warden, and good fortune on the field of battle.
Right. I didn't mean to trigger dialogue there, but that's fine. So I do need to go upstairs, I'm pretty sure. It's very hard, the dragon fight, even on easy mode without the cheese. Maybe with Wynn you'll be okay if she's a good spirit healer, otherwise you're probably gonna die. And you know what? We'll cross that bridge when we get there. We'll cross that bridge when we get there.
There you are. Let's go see what Riordan has to say.
Let us do that.
You're both here. Good. You're new to the Grey Wardens, and you may not have been told how an archdemon is slain. I need to know if that is so.
You mean there's more to it than just, say, chopping off its head?
So it is true. Duncan had not yet told you.
Okay, good.
That
I
simply
do not
assumed.
remember.
Tell me, have you ever wondered why the Grey Wardens are needed to defeat the Darkspawn?
I'm gonna be so real. Did Wheatley even know about the Grey Wardens before he joined? Time for some revelations. I'm excited. The lore drops are gonna go wild. I assume it has something to do with the taint.
That is exactly what it involves. The Archdemon may be slain, as any other Darkspawn, but should any other than a Grey Warden do the slaying, it will not be enough.
Okay.
The essence of the beast will pass through the taint to the nearest Darkspawn and will be reborn anew in that body. The dragon is thus all but immortal.
Oh, that's kind of
But
sick.
if the Archdemon is slain by a Grey Warden, its essence travels into the Grey Warden instead.
Because we'd be the closest one. That's wild. It's not very fun though, fighting it that way. I don't even know what having, I guess I'll know when we get there, but having your party at a ballista, I don't know what that means right now. I agree, Twitch chat, it isn't fun to do it that way, but it's better than constantly being stunned and overwhelmed. We'll just give it a good honest try before we attempt to do the cheesing it way. Does Willie know anything about the Grey Wardens now? I'm sure he does. I'm gonna be so real, chat. I can't keep clear what we've learned organically in the game and what you guys have said. So I don't know what... I think my cat wants to be let out. I'll do that. He doesn't want to witness... He doesn't want to witness us defeating the Archdeacon. Alright. Bye, Gigi. He had been in my room since I got home a few hours ago, so I guess he was sick of being here. Isn't the ballista the intended method of fighting it? Why is that a cheese? Is it? I guess we'll see what the vibes are when we get there. Okay. And what happens to the Grey Warden?
Darkspawn is an empty, soulless vessel, but a Grey Warden is not. The essence of the Archdemon is destroyed, and so is the Grey Warden.
Meaning the Grey Warden who kills the Archdemon dies?
Yes. Without the Archdemon, the Blight ends. It is the only way.
Oh. Have you found out that that guy isn't actually a warden? Is a spy for What are you talking about? I'll take that. I guess you can take that as a no. This is the way. This is so sad. So it's up to the three of us to kill this thing?
In Blight's past, when the time came, the eldest of the Grey Wardens would decide which amongst them would take that final blow.
It's not gonna
If
fucking be
possible,
Alistair.
the final blow should be mine to make. I am the eldest, and the taint will not spare me much longer.
That makes
sense. But if I fail, the deed falls on you. The Blight must be stopped now, or it will destroy all of Ferelden before the rest of the Grey Wardens can assemble. Remember that. But enough. There will be much to do tomorrow, and
it'll
little
let
enough
me.
time to rest before it.
This man's
I
gonna
will
be
let you
dead. I
return
mean,
to
he already said that's what
I
he
will
planned.
see you once the army is ready to march, then. I guess this ends soon. One way or another.
That it does,
But if
my
it's
friend.
between Wheatley
That
and
it does.
Alistair, I feel like Wheatley's gonna sacrifice himself. If it's between just those two. I can't kill Alistair. Similar to Baldur's Gate 3, someone needs to be transformed to the Mind Flayer. Ugh, that's so sad. That's tragic. I hate that. It's such a, like, difficult decision to make, especially the first time playing it. There's another way. I will make some save points, but we'll see what we what we are able to figure out organically, or what I'm able to figure out. All right, who's in my room? Who needs to speak with me?
Do not be alarmed. It is only I.
Okay. You good?
I am well. 'Tis you who are in danger. I
Girl.
have a plan, you see. A way out. The loop in your hole. I know what happens when the Archdemon dies. I know a Grey Warden must be sacrificed, and that sacrifice could be you. I have come to tell you that this does not need to be.
What do you mean?
I offer a way out. A way out for all the Grey Wardens, that there need be no sacrifice. A ritual. Performed on the eve of battle, in the dark of night. It
I'm
is
gonna need
old
more
magic,
details.
from a time before the Circle of Magi was created. Some would call it blood magic. But I think recent days have taught you this is not always to be feared.
Morgan's decision kills you as well. The game tricks you. Morgan is cold in this game. Why would she do that to me? That's, you know what? After she did just tell me that I make her sick being in love with Zevran. This is the way, dramatic Mandalorian flute playing. Listen, I need to find out more about this.
What I propose is this. Lay with me, here tonight, and from our joining, a child will be conceived.
What?
The child will bear the taint, and when the archdemon is slain, its essence will seek the child like a beacon. At this early stage,
How's
the
that gonna
child
work?
can absorb that essence and not perish. The archdemon is still destroyed with no Grey Warden dying in the process.
Literally, how does that even work? Saved by sexy time? Is Zevran gonna be mad at me? It just works. This makes no sense. The child becomes a darkspawn?
Not at all. It will become something different. A child born with the soul of an old god.
Better than being
After
dead?
this
That
done,
is true.
You allow me to walk away, and you do not follow. Ever. The child will be mine to raise as I wish.
Making Wheatley a deadbeat dad. I wish I could save right now. He might be mad if you don't let him join. He's in a three-way so he can share. Okay, girl, I'm still gonna need more details. How do you know this will work?
This is what my mother intended when she sent me with you. She was the one who first gave me this ritual and told me of what I was meant to do. This does not surprise you, does it? Did you not wonder why Flemeth saved your life? Why she aided you? This is why. What is important is that I am offering this to you now. It will work, and it will save your life.
Tell me more about this
As you wish.
child. Will the child be evil?
Allow me to say that what I seek is the essence of the old god that once was, and not the dark forces that corrupted it. Some things are worth preserving in this world. Make of that what you will.
Okay. It's gonna
Ignoring
hurt
that
it?
after but one night it could barely be called a child. No, it
Okay,
will not be
she's-
hurt. It will be changed.
I still don't... I think I'm getting too caught up on the details. I'm probably going to do it. I'm probably going to do it. But I'm still so, like, caught up on the details. Like, girl. It's like... It's not even going to be a fertilized egg at that point. I guess it could be. That's crazy. I would never force Alistair to do the ritual. That's actually disgusting. Unless he brings up the idea of doing it, that's gross. Child with the old god soul, that will definitely not go wrong in any way. If you refuse Morgan's offer, your character Alistair is going to die to kill. Yeah. I'm gonna make the decision. Wheatley probably doesn't really understand the soul part. Like, this sounds fine. Archdemon abortion clinic. Let the lady have her demon child. I mean, sure, if she wants it. What do you intend to do with
I do
this
not wish to
child?
tell you.
Girl. Enough about
Then
the
you
kid
have decided?
then? Yeah, I'll do it.
A wise decision.
Can I talk to my boyfriend first
Come
about
to
it?
me then, and we shall make this last night together something to remember.
Oh. If you play as a female, you have no choice. Convince or force Alistair to do the ritual. That's so sad. I don't even know if Alistair likes Morrigan. Well, I guess at this point, like, it's a little beyond that. It is a, like, life or death situation, so it's a little bit different, but that's still kind of wild. But, like, obviously, I see why it has to be that way. So, you know what? Good for her. He hates her. Yeah. I haven't had them on a party together since very early game. Bro got protection. It won't work. if there's one thing about Wheatley, he always practices safe sex. It's extra wild if you're romancing him. Oh, I believe it. I hope this works. Like, obviously it's probably gonna work, but like, Morrigan, are you even gonna, like...
We have gathered all the forces.
You're not gonna have a whole child in you. There's a theory that Alistair and Morrigan are half-siblings. Oh. What's the basis for that theory? Alistair got spared from being the sacrificial lamb for now.
Sure to reach the capital before us.
He is for real. I will never sacrifice that
race
man.
To Denerim as quickly as we can.
We're engaged now. No, please go sleep with Morrigan.
The lives of many thousands.
Ugh, the timing is wild.
We must not forsake them.
Okay, so either this works or Wheatley just fucking dies.
You have gathered an army to
And that's
replace the
fine.
one lost at Ostagar, Grey Warden. Let us pray that it will be enough.
Alright guys, let's go kill the Blight. Especially funny when he keeps refusing to do any more than kissing with you because he isn't ready yet. Oh. Alistair's just such a little guy. Locaine is an option for doing the ritual?
Before us stands the might of the Darkspawn Horde.
Oh
Gaze
yeah, because
upon
you
them
can...
now, but fear them not.
Because you can kind of make
the
him
man
a
you
Grey
see beside
Warden.
me is an elf.
Interesting.
Raised to the ranks of the Grey Wardens. And never a more glorious Grey Warden has there been.
Oh, thanks.
He has survived despite the odds. And without him, none of us would be here.
Why does she sound so angry?
Today, we save Denerim. Today, we avenge the death of my husband, your King Kaelin. But most of all, today, we show the Grey Wardens that we remember and honor their sacrifice. For Ferelden! For the Grey Wardens!
Alright. Alright. Yeah. I've done it multiple times to the point I call Morrigan Warden Baby Actor. Yeah, like, I know it'll work from a gameplay perspective. It's just so, like, wild to me. I can tell she's trying, but yeah. It definitely could have been better. Morgan will have the Super Satan. She will have the Super Satan, baby. Convincing or forcing Locaine to do the ritual is one of the funniest conversations in this game. He says I'd rather die. Okay, Locaine. Love that for him. David Gator was inspired by Arthurine legends when writing Alistair Morrigan. I could see that. Alright, there's the dragon of the Dragon Age. It's a magic zygote. It's gotta be. It's got to be. They are getting fucked. They gotta let me go in there and cast Inferno. Can we make a save point after? Can there be an automatic save after all of the cutscene, please? I hate that I can't save in the middle of combat. Wait, where's my team? Oh. Well, now I'm scared because I can't, like, see their health. That makes me nervous. Alright. Fuck it, we fireball. I'm so nervous.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Am I doing my chain lightning? Okay, work. Love that.
Aha, a point.
Why is everyone getting a point?
Ooh, Nice swing. Got it.
Okay, we're keeping baby girl alive, and that's all that matters. Oh, they're not gonna stay there anymore. Sure, that's fine.
Now's better than later.
There's that one guy back there, though. Hello? Okay.
That'll teach you.
I can hear Liliana!
Have victory.
Okay.
Careful.
Oh, I'm so stressed not being able to see anyone else like in my party. This is so awkward. Okay.
Begin the onslaught.
Everyone's staying alive though, which is good. Wheatley impregnated Morrigan, the scandal. Yeah, I didn't know Wheatley could do that. Did you get the special armor for your rogues? If you don't have them, they are scripted to die during the cutscene where you encounter the dragon the first time. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. Morgan get pregnant? That's crazy. You know what? Like, good for her, I guess. Oh, the scale armor? I have it. I have no clue if I've equipped it on anybody. I can't even see. I guess I can... There's so much stuff in here. Oh. I just have the Drake skin armor, and I did not put that on anybody yet. Oops. Well, that's gonna be awkward.
Nothing but
Now we play a little.
Okay.
All right.
Bro, where are we supposed to go?
I am yours.
Bro, where are you? Okay. It's on the other side of Morrigan. Right. So, across the way? Question mark? I don't know where I'm supposed to be going. Oh. Talking to Riordan. Might have gotten the games confused. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. Convincing, that might be from a different game. I guess we'll find out if people die. So that's fun. Everything is good. There's nothing to worry about except the old god baby. Alright, work. Love that. Where's Riordan? He's just hanging out by himself. They're not scripted to die. Someone's pulling your leg. That's what I thought, but also, like, I don't know. I don't know.
You've managed to fight your way to the gates. We're doing better than I hoped.
That will change quickly.
Don't say that,
Bloody
Sten.
Nug runners are outnumbered 3 to 1.
What are we to do now, Riordan? You have a plan, I assume?
The army will not last long, so we need to move quickly to reach the Archdemon. I suggest taking Alistair and no more than 2 others with you into the city. Anyone you don't bring with you can remain here to prevent more Darkspawn from entering Denerim on our tails.
Sick. Okay. You're not coming with me?
I need to go in separately. If we're together, the Archdemon will sense us before we're ready. We're going to need to reach a high point in the city. I'm thinking the top of Fort Draken might work.
The top of... You want to draw the dragon's attention?
We have little choice, though I warn you that as soon as we engage the beast, it will call all its generals to help it. I can sense 2 generals in Denerim. You may wish to seek them out before going to Fort Draken.
I am sure that if we did slay those generals, it would stop the Darkspawn in the city from doing a lot of harm.
It may also waste resources trying to find them. The decision is up to you.
Oh, okay. Do you know where they are?
Neither of them are near Fort Draken currently, but there are too many Darkspawn here to tell you more. There are already several units of our allies within the city by now. They may be able to come to your assistance if you call them, but their strength
Whatever
will be
you
limited.
say, my love. She's
Now,
so...
who do you wish to take with you into the city?
I feel like we got this.
Yes.
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 Okay. Watching this shit on the big TV? That's crazy. Such a moment should be cemented in history. Love that for you. Leliana
Fair
did
enough.
say
Anyone else
we
will
should
need
go.
to remain here and assist in keeping more Darkspawn from coming in the gates behind us. Who will lead them?
I feel like Sten would be suitable. Raging, welcome in. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Why are you yelling? Let the dog... Oh, can I let the dog lead?
Do you have a preference?
The Darkspawn have a hive mind. Grey Wardens also can tap into it, and that's how they can sense the Darkspawn, but Darkspawn also can sense them. Yeah, that makes sense to me, but I feel like him saying the three of us together will make a difference does not make sense. We'll let Leliana.
I will.
That doesn't make sense.
I will.
Because I feel like we're already
That
close
should
enough.
be sufficient. Nothing you have done.
Why do you
has
ask
prepared
dumb
you for what you
questions?
face
Do I
now.
need a reason?
May the Maker watch over you.
I don't know what I
Well,
expected.
this is it, Warden. When from the blood of battle the stone is fed, let the heroes prevail and the blighters lie dead.
So
As one of the blighters, I sodding salute you. Let's show them our hearts, and then show them theirs.
So the Archdemon is next, is it?
It so is.
Part of me is glad that it has decided to leave me here at the gate, but the other part is apprehensive. I would almost say that I feel concern for something other than myself.
Shale cares about
even maybe for the
us.
soft, squishy companion. But that would be silly, wouldn't it?
I love Shale. I love Shale so much. You're talking to the same guy with the war crime tier list. You know what? Yeah, I am. I should have expected nothing less. Game logic, he's too OP to fight by your side. I mean, I guess that's fair. I guess that's fair. He should have just asked us to let him cook. I'm worried about you too, Shale.
About me? I am not the one going up against a giant dragon with little more than wishful thinking.
Well,
and,
okay.
to try not to get swallowed whole, if the beast were to fly about afterwards and poop it out, irony would dictate that it would land on me. I couldn't take it.
I would make sure that does not happen.
I suppose this is it. Have fun storming the castle.
Don't worry, oh. The dog gets to give us parting words.
Are you ready? We have reached the battlefield at last.
I love that everyone's just waiting in line.
I have done nothing. You have carried us this far. Do not doubt that.
So this is it? This is the end? We've come so far. It's strange knowing that all our fates will be decided in a matter of hours.
Oh, was it a Princess Bride
I wish I could go
reference?
with you.
I didn't pick up on that. Shale is so great. I love it very much. It's for the
I
best.
respect your decision to keep me here, even though I would have gladly stood by your side even to the death.
Look, I need a
You
healer,
have been a
and I
true
have to take
friend,
my boyfriend, and
I-
Alistair, I feel like he
I
needs to
will
be there
extremely
too.
cross with you if you don't return. Be careful out there.
She can't be cross with
I will
me.
see you soon.
Have fun storming the castle. It's gonna be the
After
best
all
time.
that, I will not be going with you.
I just thought, is our plan gonna work if she's not there? Did I fuck up? Wheatley already on his scumbag dad arc. Listen, I have a party that I take with me everywhere and she was not on it. I'll see you soon. I'm not crying, you're crying. Listen, I love Leliana. We'll be fine. It's okay, don't worry. Okay. Your plan will still work, I believe. Sick. In your delicate condition.
I would still see this to the end, but so be it. Let us part ways now.
She's like,
You
what,
go your way
12 hours
to your
pregnant?
destiny, and I
Her
go my
delicate
way
condition.
to mine.
You're good? Okay, sick. Thank you for everything.
I did not know what it meant to have a friend once, but you I would gladly consider such. Go.
Is she
slay
our best
your
friend?
archdemon.
Or one of them?
Live gloriously, my friend.
Before we head after the Archdemon, I want to say something. I know Morrigan's... what she did is supposed to save us, but who knows if she can be trusted? Or if we'll even survive long enough to take that final blow. So I just want you to know that it's been an honor fighting by your side.
Aw. You've been a good friend.
Let's find
Stop,
this
this is gonna make
Archdemon
me
then,
cry.
and kick its ass.
It's fine, the ritual makes her womb a lightened rod for the old god's soul. Okay.
Together, do we? Just as it should be.
I didn't
Allow
think
me to
about
say
if
that it has been
proximity
a
was
pleasure,
important or not until it was too late.
Assassinating you was the luckiest thing that could have happened to me.
I love this man. You're making me cry here. It's good to have you here.
By your side, I would willingly storm the gates of the Dark City itself. Do not doubt it.
That's what we're doing after this, actually. Okay. Oh, you can level up. Good for you. What should I dump these points in? Get that up to 20. Do warriors do anything with this? Not really. Okay. Yeah. We'll dump it in strength. Okay. It requires 26 dexterity. Have I not been dexing my dexterity? I haven't. Okay, that's fine. We're finishing this bundle of Peak today. I'm so excited. Do we want to disengage or threaten? That was a challenging posture that increases enemy hostility with each melee attack, drawing them away from other allies while this mode is active. A relaxed position makes the warrior seem less threatening, reducing the hostility of nearby enemies who may seek other targets instead. We'll do a good threaten. And let's make sure our tactics are all good. Yes, they're fine. We're fine. Why are these red? It stresses me out having them be red. Alright, gang. Where am I to go? I'm gonna follow the white arrow to the best of my abilities.
Kill those godless bastards!
We're working on it. Might be wild, but it's true. Yeah, Morrigan really is cooking there.
You, Warden.
Happy I could be here for history. Oh,
Make her watch over you!
I'm so excited. Oh yeah. Where the fuck are we supposed to go? Hang on a second. Let me check my journal real quick. Fort Dragon's Root. Okay. So there were generals in both of those places. We'll go there first. Start off the market district, then work your way to Fort Draken. That's what it sounded like. That's what it sounded like. I was gonna go to the market and then go to the alienage. Can I not do that? I feel like I can do that. Oh, these are the... I see. Okay. Those are my friends. I got so scared there for a second. That did not fireball the way I wanted it to. Okay, can I... I hate this. This is... This is so scary. Okay.
Now's better than later.
If I must.
Alright, stand up, Wheatley. Alright, we got him. We got him. We're fine.
Ready. We must strike quickly.
Okay. Oh, Zephyr leveled up. Good for him. All three of them is so great. I love that for Wheatley. Love that for him.
Time for a little bloodletting, I see.
Not a little bloodletting. All right. Did we get him? We did. This is so great. Okay, so that's up to 40. And then we'll boost that. That seems good for us. Master of Combat Training. Love that. Okay. Were you a dual weapon? You are a dual weapon. Bonuses to attack and defense. Yes, that sounds good for us. Okay. Just making sure Zevrin's all... Are you a scrapper? I guess you are. I guess you are.
Good to see you.
Okay. We're fine. Oh, did we clear the marketplace? Surely we didn't. We're still looking for the general. Okay. Not the screaming just from the distance. Baby girl Liliana and gang will be defending the gate. I'm so proud of them. I would save the dollars for the archdemon because they are ranged and there's a lot of them. That's fair. That's fair. That's a good idea. I found the general. I'm scared. Okay. Cone of cold. Exactly what I like.
This'll be fun.
Please freeze, or just die. That's fine too.
Now it's better than later. A bit more die.
Severin, you cannot die on me. Okay, I guess you can. Sure. When you can bring someone back to life, you can do that. That is a thing.
Run while you still can.
That you have the ability to do. Okay.
Quickly.
And then
The
we'll
time to
heal.
kill somebody.
Alistair. Did we heal him? I don't know if we did or not. Sure. Too quick for you is so sad. Is this the only lyrium that I have left? Oops. Okay.
right, all right.
I was hoping I could get more of that in the Cone of Cold. I definitely did not. This is fine. Meld is very well for now, so there's no need to summon allies yet. Yeah, I think we're okay. Oh, Zevran just died again.
Desperation.
When do we have... It's literally right there.
Die already.
Oh, Wheatley's also out. We need them. This battle is no fucking joke. So I've learned. Okay, I'm so scared. Can we cast Revival? Oh, sick. Good for Alistair. Win?
We must fight.
Probably could. I know the issue now is just not having enough lyrium to cast anything. And... Oh, I have 16 of these. Girl. We're fine. We are fine. Okay.
They won't know what you thought.
Revival is still on cooldown though. But, you know what? I'll take it.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
This is fine. Oh, where did this man come from?
I'll get on it.
Oh. Oh, we need to keep people alive.
Got it.
Okay, we got the general though, which is good.
All right, all right.
Any lyrium on these guys?
This injury isn't going to go away quickly.
Baby girl! We got you. We got ya. Don't die again, please. Mages for the final battle? I'm gonna try to hold on to as many of these as I can. Am I missing a... Is there something we didn't do for allies? Okay. So we've got this here. Now it's just a matter of... Oh yeah, I did want to see... Is this gonna be good for you? Yeah. Yeah, this is gonna be good for you. Nice. Okay, now we need to go save the elves. Blast for the golems? Oh, okay. I'd kind of forgotten about that. I kind of forgot about heal injury. Thank you for reminding me of that. I'd completely forgotten. Mages are high-key useless as summons, but I guess they don't have the combat experience. That's fair, that's fair. But I feel like if we were to summon a bunch of people, or like as many as it'll let us, so like the mages with the elves, could be kind of nice for like the dragon. Am I going the right way? I just need to pull up the map. Welcome in, Nico. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Things are going so great. We gotta go help the alienage. Things are going so great so far. You get 4 golems if you keep the anvil. Okay. I did forget about that. It's like I'm watching a fucking movie. Is it? I hope this movie is not a tragedy. That would be very sad. Mages are good for the final battle with the Archdemon. Yeah, I feel like with the Archdemon, as many people as we can get would be nice.
It's you. The Maker sure gave you the gift of good timing, didn't he?
No, I feel like the more melee, not melee,
approaching and the gates won't hold.
the more range, the better.
Help.
Okay. Yeah, get
Do you
yourself
want
to
to come
safety.
with us? We could try.
The only tragedy is the Leliana's
Run,
fictional.
all of you.
Felt.
Run for your lives.
Felt. Rest in peace. I feel like a little save game here wouldn't hurt. It's a wacky road trip comedy. You know what? Dragon Age is a wacky road trip comedy would be so oh my gosh. Hang on a minute. This is scary.
Now is better than later.
Let me finish casting my thing, please.
No end to these blasted things.
Oh, thank God. This is great. This is great. This is so great. Are the people behind us? Oh no, they're in front. Maker's breath is so right. You. Girl, I need you to get better at keeping up with your lyrium.
Blood on me, I hate that.
Not the blood. Yeah. What does regeneration do? I fear Wheatley is about to perish. Yep. Okay. Yeah. Do a little heal. Insufficient lyrium. All right, guys. I need us to get it together. I'm gonna need us to get it together.
What is your command?
I'm so stressed.
Nice swing.
Yes?
Okay. Buddy, you have no mana. And that's on me. That's entirely on me. Win? Cool, chain lightning. Oh! Okay. Yeah. Love that. Maybe I should ask the elves to come help me. Maybe I should ask the elves to come help. Or use... I kind of forgot about the allies. You have plenty? Yes. You're so right. What does the Maker's breath smell like? You're asking the real questions, truly. No, Wheatley, don't go down. Don't go downstairs.
Can I get on the ladder so you can
Oh,
get
okay,
off
I
my
guess you
back?
have to go downstairs. Let me go to pull, please. Okay, I'm so stressed. This is fine. This is fine, actually. That was sad. It was sad. Ogre went down like a sack of fucking potatoes. I need them to do that more often, actually. Oh, I guess we do need to go in.
I will fight if I must.
Now it's better than later.
Oh, can we call the dwarves back in?
Careful.
This seems like a Kona Cold kind of vibe. We are also doing infinitely better this time than we did last time. Okay. Give me more lyrium, please. Bro, where are you going? Is this a good Inferno area? Win! Win, no!
Got it.
They can't kill our healer, please. Wait a minute. Where's my lyrium that I have like 16 of? There we go.
All right. You asked for it.
Oh, I cannot see them. We gotta keep people alive.
Now it's better than later.
Yeah, we'll fireball. We will do that. I could also do a little bit of that.
This really gets the blood pumping.
You know what? I'm so happy for them. Oh, how is this one still alive?
Let's see what you're made of.
Great of the dwarves to finally show up. Although they might have been fighting something that was like farther back.
Get you a ladder so you can get off my back.
Who is nicer, Hannah or I, and why is it me? What do you mean? Why are you and Hannah fighting over who's nicer? Like a bed of roses? Do you think the Maker's breath sounds like a bed, or it smells like a bed of roses? That's very brave. When is the white mage? It sounds racist, but white mage is what people call healers. Oh, I've not heard that before. We definitely need her, though. I think Inquisition has some great moments that may outshine too, but Inquisition is so inconsistent. Say that is the best RPG and the worst RPG I've ever played. Oh! I've missed so much. So much in chat. When do Hannah and I not fight over small things? You know what? You're so right. You are so right. I had forgotten. I spent the weekend away and I have forgotten your ways. Okay. Did we do it here? We did it here. Let us see to... Oh, I gotta go speak to her. Open my... I don't know why I feel like I'm having a stroke trying to read that word. Your Monster Zero's got you back in the game. I love that for you. Origins is my least favorite, but there are plenty of parts I like of it. Veilguard is great when it comes together, but there are moments where it feels way lesser than its greatest parts, like Inquisition. I'm loving Origins so far.
You saved many lives here today. Thank you. Please.
It's not my favorite game
this.
in all
I pray it
existence,
helps you in your
but it's
coming
pretty high up
battles.
there for me.
We have to go.
Who should talk
May the Maker
Inquisition? That
watch
game was
over you.
amazing. I guess people have different things that they like about the different Dragon Age games. I almost called them Baldur's Gate games for a second. I feel like we should up our dexterity. Caster summons a skeleton minion from the corpse of a fallen enemy to fight alongside the party for a short time. That's kind of fire, actually. I like that. Look at me and all my spells. Okay. Black mage is Morrigan and Wynn is white mage. Admit it, you're talking about their hair. Absolutely talking about their hair. Twitch chat, it was amazing and also awful. Very inconsistent. That doesn't mean bad. I guess that's fair. That's fair. I'm pretty easily pleased, though. And I feel like I'm gonna enjoy all of the Dragon Age games a lot. Inquisition is a solid 7.5. That's pretty modest. Save your Lyrium for the final battle? Okay. Luckily, we still have quite a bit of Lyrium. Okay. I was leaving here anyway. Inquisition was my least favorite of the Dragon Age. Ducks and runs for cover. Is it because it had that fuck-ass egg elf? Break a leg? Oh, trust me. I will. Oh. Well, since we're here. Girl, what do you need? Sure. Sure, we can go with that. Song of Courage and Captivating Song. Max out the bard vibes. Origins was my least favorite. Who is high and can I have some? I love her beautiful face. Leliana is very, very nice. I do enjoy her a lot. We'll do that. Deathblow is kind of fire. And yeah, we'll take Disengage. We'll do that. I didn't realize I was gonna get to play as these guys. That seems... I don't know if that was terrible or not. And we were going... Oh, Affliction Hex is very Morrigan core. Oh, your constitution is so high. I love that. Oh, Shale gets... I forgot Shale gets a special thing. It's been a while since we've leveled it up. We'll do a Stone Roar. And then we're gonna update everyone's tactics. Just, you know, make sure everyone's has what they need. Yeah, controller's kind of vibe. Sure. I don't know if that's a good idea, but that's what we're gonna rock with, I guess.
Beware! A large group of Darkspawn have broken away from the battle. They're charging this way. They'll be here any minute.
Okay, work. Dragon Age Inquisitions, I don't like the stupid boring grinding and fetch quests. Oh, okay, that's fair. That's kind of how I started to feel about Genshin Impact, because you had to do a lot of, like, fetch quests and side quests to be a high enough level to continue with the mainline story, and that really that annoyed me. I hated that. After Veilguard, I appreciate more Dragon Age 2 and Inquisition. That's fair. Veilguard makes me like Origins more, I think because of the revelations, like that one reveal about Alistair. Oh, that's exciting. Cast of Companions and Inquisition is my favorite. I'm excited to meet them. More so just some of the game mechanics. Inquisition was my least favorite of the Dragon Age, more so the game mechanics. That's so fair. Origins do perfection at time. Don't get me wrong, it's still great, but I will not replay it today. Too many hours in Souls games for me. That's so fair. You're lying about Alistair? Damn. That's crazy. Why would you lie about such a golden retriever of a little guy? I'd say Dragon Age 2 is my least favorite, but I did enjoy it a lot. 2013 was a wild year for me. That's fair. 2013 was just like that. I bought a physical copy of Inquisition back in the day and never played it. Also have it in the Epic Store because it was free and still didn't play it. Well, don't worry, Nico. When we eventually get to it, you'll get to experience it, unless you've already watched a playthrough. In that case, nothing will change. Actually, I'm gonna play Morrigan, because I feel like I have a better handle of how to play Morrigan than I do Liliana. I also may have lied.
Now we get our hands run in fear.
I very clearly don't know what I'm doing. We'll give him a hex. Okay. That was good work, guys. Do we have any... We don't have a lot of, we do not have a lot of healing or area of effect spells, do we? Let me read what some of this does. Disorient actually can be kind of fire. Horror can be kind of fire. Oh, Paralyze would be really good. Oh, we do have Mind Blast. That is actually what we need. This is so loud. Okay. I don't think I cast that where I wanted it. Oh, Flying Swarm? Hell yeah. I didn't realize that was something I just turned into. I don't know what I'm doing. But I'm a Flying Swarm. And I love that. I love that. I don't know what to do. But we are flying and we're bugs.
We defeated.
Alright, sick. Love that. What am I supposed to do now? Oh. Just go back and speak to the guy. Maybe I'll give it a try when Mel plays it if I like what I see. I hope that you enjoy it. Origins is the only one in my Steam library. I will definitely play it, especially after watching this playthrough. I'm aware that the franchise is not consistently great, but the lore and the characters are compelling. Yes! Yes. And if you do want to get the rest, I'm going to be so real with you, Mark. They very frequently go on sale, and you can get them for like $2. Don't pay full price. That's what I did. That's why I had all of them for a while. But no, I'm really, really enjoying this. I think Origins, at whatever the full price is today, is probably worth it. 2013, I was hyperfixated on Mass Effect. What was I doing in 2013? I moved states in 2013. I was really hyperfixated on really shitty music. 2013 was my blood on the dance floor phase. We don't talk about that. Inquisitions has a lack of roleplay and choice of consequences, but still really better than Veilguard. We'll see when we get there. We'll see what the vibe is for me.
Shall I send word that the gates are secured?
I love Inquisition, even doing another playthrough. I love that for you. For the moment, yes.
Right away.
Twitch is homophobic. I did not get a noti. Hannah! Welcome in anyway. I hope you're doing well. I don't know if you're playing Marvel Rivals, but if you are, I hope you're winning. Bestie is back. I am back. I'm about to play. Sick. I hope you have the best time. I will not be joining you tonight, but I hope you have a great time. It's just grindy at times. That's fair. I'm not a big fan of grinding in games, but grinding in games is more fun when it's like on stream and I'm halfway distracted while doing it. Enjoyed playing as Inquisitor and Hawk. I love that for you. I've not been paying attention to what Riordan's doing. Damn. Is it insensitive to say that was a skill issue? Wheatley would have fallen off too. What am I saying? Wheatley would have the same skill issue. Well, there goes Wheatley's plan to not sacrifice himself. Thank God Morrigan stepped up. Rip Riordan, we hardly knew ye. I wish they kept your slutty armor. I think Riordan would have been really cool to like get to know better. Alright. Damn, I'm kinda lost. Oh, either way is good. Actually, this way has the arrows. So I'll go this way. Why do they sound like the screaming that people do when they make fun of like Korn, the music band? Not the food. I feel like I should specify that. Oh, don't throw boulders. Thank God, we got him before he bouldered.
Excellent. I think we work well together.
We do work well together. Oh my gosh, I can't see anything. Wheatley. Wheatley, please. Get yourself together, buddy. Wish we kept your sweaty armor is wild. Isn't it? Origins is amazing, 2 is bad by standards, but I found a lot to enjoy in it. Inquisition was peak. Veilguard can burn in fucking hell where it fucking belongs. Damn. Not Veilguard being the unwanted stepchild of the Dragon Age franchise. Do you refuse Morrigan's offer? Your character dies in killing Archdemon. Play new characters in Awakening. That was so sad. That is so sad. One of my Baldur's Gate 3 playthroughs that I did off stream, the canon ending that I gave my character in that game, because I was playing a redeemed dirge, and it just made sense to me roleplay wise for the redeemed dirge to take responsibility for it all and sacrifice themselves as, well, I guess they're technically still alive, but become the Mind Flayer. And that was really sad. I couldn't imagine having your character die after spending so much time with them. I would be really sad if Wheatley died. I would be distraught. Oh my gosh, there's so many of them. Buddy. Win! What are you doing?
Yes.
I'm to dance.
Okay, we got him. We got him.
Time to kill something?
Oh, let me call in the dwarves again. Let me not struggle so hard. I love what you're doing. You're holding onto your troops. A whole army can help in the final battle. Yeah. I think I'm kind of used to this in Baldur's Gate where the troops actually don't help a whole lot. And oh my gosh. I didn't realize you were that bad off, Wheatley. I'm sorry. And like half of the troops are characters that I want to keep alive. Like the tieflings. I need the tieflings to stay alive. Okay. We're just gonna drag this down. There we go. Please, girly pop, keep up with your lyrium. Also, Alistair. Let's get that healing going. You can let Locane kill Archdemon. It's a redemption arc for him. That's cool. That's like a character that would be really easy to sacrifice, because I feel like most players wouldn't be all that attached to Locane. Like, attached to the point where it's a hard decision to let him sacrifice himself. Or to force him to sacrifice himself. The tieflings are necessary sacrifices? No, we love the tieflings, and I still low-key am trying to get that achievement. I think I have a game that would have gotten it. We just haven't played the epilogue party yet. And you have to, like, roll credits to get that achievement, I'm pretty sure.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Did we get it, guys?
What's on your mind?
Girlie, I'm not trying to talk to you.
It is no trouble.
I was trying to loot. I'll take it. I should have been looting because I could be getting more potions that I need. Like that. I only keep Locan alive in playthroughs where I'm banging his daughter. That's wild. I nearly forgot what attempt are we at. So far, it's pretty much first attempt of the ending. We only died once, but I don't remember when that was. It was with the Alpha Alienage, I think. I think it was with the Alpha Alienage. I got the save all the tiefling achievements, but don't know how I got it. I know exactly how you get it, and it's literally just keeping all of them alive, and that does include Zevran's, not Zevran's. Wait a minute. Zevlor, yeah, I was about to say, they're not the same name. Thank you, you knew exactly what I was talking about. That does include keeping Zevlor and Zevlor's party alive in the final fight. Because I'm pretty sure he's there. Not Wilburn Bongle. Luckily, he doesn't count for anything. Okay, where are we supposed to go? This way? I assume this way.
Watch out. Darks. Spawn. Kill them all.
Thanks for that warning. Oh, we just killed all of them anyway.
Where's the next one?
Have I told you guys Fireball is my favorite spell in the game? Because it absolutely is. It does so much. And it's quick. It's a quick cast. And I love that. Blue!
It's Mel time.
Blue, welcome in. How are you? I hope you're doing well.
No chance. No chance at all.
Oh, we're losing some of the dwarves.
To fall. It sure won't.
It might be me, Wheatley. What do you mean? What do you mean something's gonna fall and it sure won't be you? You're giving all the death flags. I'm doing good. I'm so glad to hear that. I'm doing pretty well myself. So we're both just having the best time, and I love that for us. All right, I'll let everyone recover for a moment. I thought you'd get turned around a bit. We're actually finishing this game. We're doing so well. We're doing so well. To get achievements with a modded game, I think you need to download a script enabler. Yeah, I'm not doing all of my games that are, I only have that one achievement left. And every game that's like getting it or working towards it is a vanilla, like non-modded game. I really love Origins for giving you a lot of choice for role-playing. And it's so nice, and I love that. And so far, most of the dialogue choices in this game are like pretty much what I assume they mean. There was a couple...
Trap there.
Thanks. There were a couple of dialogue choices in Baldur's Gate that I thought meant something else when I picked it. But for Dragon Age, everything seems to be exactly what I think it means, which is great. You're almost at Fort Darken. It's only the 2-hour mark. That's wild. I love that for us. I didn't even see this here. It allows you to do a lot of things, but I only have it solely for the purpose of getting achievements with mods. And that is so fair. That is so fair. We're here, guys. This is crazy. And we have almost everyone. We only lost a handful of dwarves. So we'll be able to call everyone in. Let me just, yeah, let me just go ahead and get that going.
Now is better than later.
Yep. Sounds good.
All right.
The dragon thrall? Oh, that's wild. Okay. Rose the dragon, that's exactly what I love to see. Get these dwarves in here. Hell yeah. We're having the best of times. 9 dwarves down, rip Stone Brothers. Rip to the Stone Brothers. They did their best. Okay. You know what? Yeah, we'll heal him. Is your name Buff? Oh no, that was something you were doing. Okay. I thought this one was named for a second, and I thought it was named Buffet, and I was about to say, that's so funny. I wanted to do achievement hunting in Baldur's Gate 3, but I just really love my beautiful faces mod, so I'm stuck with only 30 achievements forever. You can do the script enabler, Overlord. The script enabler will save you.
We must fight.
I gotta lock in. Okay. When you're having the worst time. Buddy. Buddy, please.
They won't know what hit them.
Okay. We're doing great. We're doing so great. We're doing so great. Buff is a good name for Dragonborn, right? I thought that was gonna be so cute and silly. Oh, I'm just realized so many people are dying. Can I call in multiple people, or am I just waiting for them to die? Oh my god. I'm so stressed. When I'm sorry I let you down. When I'm so sorry. Alistair, oh my gosh, you're stressing me out. I know that's a skill issue for me. This part is very hard, so I'm learning.
You're gonna regret this.
Okay, just keep Alistair healed, and we're fine.
You can get off my back.
A ladder so you can get off my back. That's exactly what we wanted him to say. Good thing I already got the platinum trophy before patch 7. You're so real for that. Oh, why are we all stunned? Who would do this to me? Wheatley actually needs one of these bad boys. Just freeze them all. Just freeze them all. Easy work.
Let's have at it. All right.
After my most recent playthrough, I'm further entrenched in my belief that Astarion wants to be evil. I was nothing but nice to him all game, discouraged his thoughts about completing the ritual every time he brought it up, and still had to talk him down in the moment. Yeah, I have no idea how people are able to not, or how people are able to have him make that decision on his own. Like, I genuinely don't get it. I don't know how they've done it. I'm so confused. But I don't think that's necessarily him wanting to be evil. That's him grasping at anything to not be a victim again. But, I mean, you know, you and I have gone back and forth on this for a while about Astarion's morality. Baldur's Gate 3 Persona game would go fucking insane. It would. It absolutely would. Looks like Origins and Baldur's Gate 1. It's like the few times Fireball seems like a god tier spell people say it is. I'm having the... Fireball is pretty decent in Baldur's Gate 3, I feel like, but I could be wrong. But it's really fucking good in this game. I have leveled so many armies with a good fireball. Alright, let's get the gang up. Let's get the gang up. Where did Wynn pass away? When we need you. Where is she? Where is she? Oh, she's over here. Okay, I just didn't get close enough. You have... Where is it? It's not rejuvenate. I've been told... Is it this one? No. Did I not take it? It's possible I didn't take it. Did I not give you... Plot? Love that. Wait, did I not give it to you? Or am I confused? I've never had Shadowheart kill the Night Song. Lae'zel always wants to free Orpheus. I've never seen Astari make the choice himself. I've seen it once in somebody else's gameplay, but it was like out of context. It was only they were using that specific clip in a video essay. So I don't know what decisions they made to get there, or if it was like, I really don't know. Gale, in fairness, seems to lean towards wanting the crown, which I don't think is a bad ending for him. I do think that's his, like, evil ending, evil in quotations, being like, that would be his bad end, although it's not necessarily, like, terrible. Oh, did she automatically use it?
Yes, my friend.
Okay, I'll do that. Okay, sick. Although her arm is still crushed, I don't think it works on herself. It got rid of Zevran's, but she still needs her arm tended to, which is fine. I love Fireball in Baldur's Gate 3. It's just such a good spell. Mages are good for crowd control in this part. They so are. I believe you're looking for the final ability in Spirit Healer, which is Sustained Mode, that heals companions who have... Okay, thank you. I was looking for something else entirely. I was definitely looking for, like, something, like, called, like, heal injury or something like that. Okay. We'll do a cheeky save. For Lae'zel, you have to not talk to Vlaakith, which I did because I thought the Crush would attack me if they saw the artifact. Can still talk her down later with Detect Thoughts on Vlaakith. Oh, okay. I don't think Astarion wants to be evil, he's just acting that way out of fear. Now, Minthara wants to be evil. She has evil values. Minthara is my evil wife, and I love her very dearly. Minthara is a girl boss, and I fucking love it, like, go off wifey. Exactly. Baldur's Gate 3 Persona would sadly never become reality since Hasbro and Sega would never work together. We're in the bad timeline. So I need somebody to make that happen, an indie fan-made project. I just want to express once again, Astarion is the only companion without being under the influence of the Absolute who threatens your life as an introduction. To be fair, he thinks you're working with the Mind Flayers. He just needs information. I don't think that's an inherently evil act, but it is one of those things where in order to be sympathetic towards that act, you have to basically be in his head, or like have a lot of forethought that your character has no way of having. That's why I use his corpse as a container. That is insane. That is so sad. Minthara isn't evil. She just likes if you kill the Grove. Astarion thinks killing the Grove is fine. Yeah, that's fair. She does regret killing the Grove, but I think it's less so of she feels bad for it and more so of that's an act that she did as a pawn of the Absolute, and she killed. It was like it didn't mean anything to her. I don't know if she would feel bad about killing the You know, I think she would feel like it was a waste to kill the Grove as well. But yes, she does regret it. You find that out if you take her to the love test. Think she's against killing without killing without purpose is what I was trying to find the words for. It was a mindless slaughter. It absolutely was. Killing the Grove made her want to jump my bones instantly. Zenith, that's just because your character had Riz. Minthara is definitely evil aligned, and we love her for that. Okay. Wait a minute. Is this... There we go. Let's get in there. Larian is gonna fix the corpse containers glitch in patch 8. Gotta find out a new way to steal... I could have been using corpse containers to steal? I needed this information months ago, Nico. I never play a character strong enough to carry corpses, though, so I guess I wouldn't have been able to do a whole lot with that information. That is so wild, though. I use a Starian to keep used keys somewhere since they take up place and cannot be sold. I forget about the keys. They're on my little key ring, and I don't even think about them. Okay, yeah. Sure.
I'll get on it.
Please let me do my chain lightning. Okay. Oh, there's so many of them now. This is so sad. Okay. We can work with this. We gotta keep Alistair. No, Alistair!
Immediately.
Alright. We got it.
Yes?
Who are you healing? And is it Wheatley? Also, Wheatley, you don't need to be healing anymore. Alistair's fine. All of her healing is done. Okay. I really need more of these health potions on hot bars, don't I? Hey, what's this big guy?
Direct me.
Not the Jinlock Conjurer. Don't conjure. We're struggling enough as is. Oh, baby girl. Baby girl. You can't be getting your health that low. It's worth to do a playthrough to get located in Minthara. But in Mass Effect 2, there's Morinth. She sucks and she's not worth it even for evil playing. Oh, that's sad. That's sad.
No skill, only desperation.
I feel like sometimes, I guess in places like that, either the person writing the evil route has some like very specific things that they like in storytelling that just doesn't, it's not universal, or they just really don't want you to take the evil route. Good news for the strength. Rat corpses work for... Oh, sick! I'll be keeping that in mind. I'll never think Gale becoming god is bad because I don't think there's anything wrong with setting your goal to be as such. He did what Karsus couldn't. He became a god and can do so without conflict. That's fair. That is fair. And, like, as a whole, that makes sense. I just feel like narratively that would be... Because all the other companions, their bad end is them kind of, like, becoming their abusers. And I don't think Gale will ever be a groomer, but I think him becoming God puts him, like... I think it's supposed to narratively be him mirroring Mistra. But his character design, God Gale, they popped off with that character design. It's kind of fire. Morns gives you the brainwash power and you can exploit it to max stats. Oh, that's fun. Locain isn't even evil aligned though. He's not, but I hate him. What do you mean you're gonna go back and become king and then lie about me and what I did? We have personal beef. 2 routes for Godgale, one where he challenges Mystra and the other he settles into his own domain. Yeah, but also the him challenging Mystra is his evil player route. Evil in quotation marks, because like I do think he was kind of right for that. She deserves it. Mystra was grooming Gale since when did she become a Minecraft YouTuber? Get her on the Dream SMP stat. That's crazy. Locain is not even evil. He thinks he's doing the right thing for Ferelden. You are right about that. I just hate him. But also, I think a lot of people who are, like, quote-unquote evil also think they're in the right. If a Gale shrine pops up IRL near me, I'm going to burn that shit down. You don't like Gale, Overlord? I think he's a sweet little guy. Why the fuck did he blame us? What are you... Wait. The game wants you to say Will is the best of us, but it's Gale by far in my opinion.
Watch out. Trap there.
And so what if I... Oh wait, you can disarm traps, can't you? Can you? Is that a thing in this game?
What is your command?
Yes. Wheatley, why are you in the middle of the fucking hallway?
I'll get on it.
I don't know what this man was doing. I can't see anything. I'll just stand in my little inferno and have a blast. Oh, hi, Alistair. Didn't mean to click on you. Where are you going? I will fireball that entire room. They don't need to test me. Why did that only freeze Alistair? That was so sad. Wheatley does what he wants. So, you're so real. So true. Oh, you guys remember when Wheatley was in here? We had to do a prison break? That was kind of fun. That was pretty good. Alright, let's let everyone's lyrium come back up. Why is it wrong for Gale to challenge Mystra? Oh no, I was saying he's right for that. I just think narratively we're supposed to see that as his evil ending. Potentially one of the highest positions of power possible. As far as I'm concerned, if Gale were to challenge and defeat Mystra for control of the weave, it'd be good on him. Yeah, good on him. I agree. I'm also just saying I think the people writing these endings, that's what they had in mind, because that's what it feels like when you compare it to everyone else's different endings. Okay, is this where I'm supposed to go? Oh, right. Yeah.
I'll get on it.
I hope I'm on the right path, because I don't know where I'm going. I'm gonna need a map for the inside of this place. Locain is an interesting character after you recruit him and you talk to him in camp to get to know him. He has a really good redemption arc. You know what? Good for him. I love that for you and for him. And I'm sure I would feel a lot differently about his character once I give him the chance. Gale seems so much happier being a professor, though. That is also true. Like, a bad ending isn't necessarily an evil ending. It's just not the ending that is best for the character. So, like, with Will, for example, Will does not have an evil ending. He just doesn't. Not without you like playing as Will and just doing like an evil player ending. So Will's like bad end in that sense would just be like becoming a politician because his heart's not in it. His heart wants to be the Blade of Frontiers. And so that's like his good ending is just doing what makes him happy. Oh. Hey, Sandal!
Enchantment?
You know what? Why the hell not? Let's see what we can do. To be fair, Gale chose to become a god of ambition, and while it does sound, there are some folks who did very questionable stuff in order to pursue their ambition. That is also true. That is true. Okay. Chance to reduce movement speed is pretty fire. Paralyze is also... Paralyze is also pretty fire. Okay. I'll accept that. That was good.
Enchantment?
Is there anything else that I can do?
Enchantment!
Enchantment. Hell yeah. Is that equipped by anyone? I don't think so. Alright, we'll go. We're good. I'm gonna save. It's bad to challenge gods because it'll cause another sundering. That is also true, I guess. I just remembered Astarion doesn't need to be persuaded to go through with the ritual technically if Astarion never encounters Raphael or Ygir. Technically, this is just Astarion not knowing about the ritual. Oh! Thank you for solving this mystery, Barmy. I'm always farming Astarion approval, so I am getting to know all of these things. I didn't know that that's how people were... Okay. Yeah, thank you for letting us know, because I was I could not figure that out. In D&D, there are really no good gods apart from one that sleeps all the time, and he just wants to eat your soul. You know what? Good for him. To quote just about every cleric, it's impossible to understand what a god feels, as everything they are is far beyond mortal minds. And that's fair. That's why I think it's bad for Mystra to be dating people. You can buy lyrium? Wait, from Sandal?
Enchantment?
Homie. You are such a lifesaver. You are such a lifesaver. You know what? We'll top up. Okay. Sell some things we're not using. Great. You recommend Spirit Salve? I think I have some. Okay. Kylo thinks we're about to pop off. Let me see what the Spirit Salve does. Okay, where is this? For a short time, so that is something that I should take then and not now. Alright. I have a personal beef with Godgale because of the fact that unless you're romancing him as a god, he refuses to cure Astarion of his vampirism, and is like, oh, but I can give you the ambition to cure yourself if you throw some worship my way, and then you refuse, and he threatens to send his followers after you. I think there's also a similar thing about Karlach and her heart as well. And you know what? That's so fair. That is very infuriating, because Gale has gone on this journey with everyone else just like you have, and so it's kind of crazy that he just does not care about his friends anymore. You're actually popping off? Thank you. We're doing so well. Basically, if Astarion knows about the ritual, he'll always want to do it. Astarion is evil, case closed. Astarion is just very afraid, but I think you will always see him as evil, and that's fine. He's definitely more of the, like, he's not chaotic neutral. But it feels kind of like silly to say he's lawful neutral because he has a background in law. But I don't really see him as that chaotic, but maybe he is, I guess. I don't know. He's just kind of like out for himself. Not inherently evil, but also not inherently good. But the ritual persuasion, it's the only thing I can think of. It's one thing that stood out. Okay. That's wild. Aiming to take my position as a god. If the Tempter can use some Jerkle, then it's my turn. That's, you know what? Real. Alright, they just put me in an empty room. Joke's on them. This is my first playthrough. I never learned how to...
I am yours.
Sick. Okay, I've never learned alchemy in my first playthrough. I will take that injury kit, though. I can remind you that the over god forbade gods messing with mortals, and Gale has been a god for, what, 6 months? Would you be breaking the rules 10 minutes into your new job? For the besties, I would. But you know, that is fair. There's a lot of restrictions on what gods can and can't do. Vampire lawyer Astarian evil confirmed. Because lawyers are always evil. Wait a damn minute. That's what I just came up. How am I? This has got to be where I'm supposed to go. I feel like up this was not it. Okay, we'll find it. We'll get there. He does break the rules if you're dating him as Karlach. That is also a good thing to bring up as well, though. Like, he will bend the rules for his partner. Because doesn't he also make you a god?
Can I get you a ladder?
Fuck it, I'm gonna fireball this place. When is always in delirium? Get better soon, girlie.
Let's make this quick!
Being fireballed twice and still being alive is crazy work for this alpha here. Right.
Got it.
Why was I walking like I'm encumbered? He breaks the rules for a romance player, so he's definitely playing favorites. Yeah, absolutely. But I think that's also just, like, so that the player can have, like, an ending to their romance that's not just Gale fucking off and ignoring them to be a god. Like, there are some things, decisions like that I think are just, like, fan service for the player and not inherently meant to be taken into account for, like, the greater narrative, but, like, also, he did do that. He did absolutely do that.
Get off my back?
I think I'm supposed to open this door. There's absolutely ways to cure vampirism. Yes, I've heard so many Astarian lovers talk about the different ways to cure vampirism or allow him to walk in the sun while remaining a vampire. So, that is also true. Why should Gale be exerting whatever limited power he has and risk losing it all when Astarian can fix it himself? But he has no excuse for not helping Karlach. Not that door? Oh, alright, well, I won't open it then.
Watch out, trap there. Watch out, trap there.
Thanks. Thanks for that.
Got it.
Love that. I still don't know what trap he detected, but, like, good for him. Oh, this is like a whole big guy. Okay. We'll do that.
Can I get you a ladder?
Also, I haven't had my shield going. I need to refight Kazdor for the footage of not needing to persuade Astarian. The dialogue history shows no dialogue check, but that's unsatisfactory for me. I know it exists because I've seen footage. But yeah, trying to, like, do it yourself, it just hits so different seeing it in your own game. That one leads to where the arch fuckwit is. Wait! The one I'm going through now, or the one we almost opened? All these fucking traps. I'm so sad. Alright, gang. Baldur's Gate 1 and 2, they add a new companion and romance option. Not as good as the original cast in the enhanced edition. Oh, that's sad. There's a line of bear traps. It's very impressive that he noticed them all and did so before you stepped in them. You know what? I love that for him. There's just like no consequence to stepping in a trap outside of a battle, so we got robbed of Cazador from his concept art. I loved Cazador's concept art. He's so cool looking, but I can appreciate wanting to make such a vile man just be like a normal looking guy. I can give you the excuse for not to help Karlak. Zariel has the plans to fix her in Avernus. It's also originally going to be a quest in Act 3 before they cut the upper city. She is fixable, and her good ending is returning to Avernus. It is the only place she can get to fix her heart. I mean, I guess, but does Gale know that? Does Gale know that? Not persuading Astarion just has him immediately going to stab Cazador. It's odd editing, not gonna lie. That's fair. Beard made him look like a fucking Chinese emperor. I think he definitely is like an Asian character. But yeah, no, that was definitely the vibe. Gale is omnipotent, then he knows that. I mean, I guess. The reason is because BioWare didn't make an enhanced edition. Oh, so it's like a different group making the enhanced edition? Oh, this feels like the door. This is definitely the door. Shifu our character. You know what? I liked it. It was such a good design. But I can... Actually... let me just cast a cheeky inferno in the center of the room. I don't think this went the way I had intended. But I feel safe in my inferno.
I'll get on it. You have no skill, only desperation.
Alright, baby girl's just fighting over here all on his own.
I hope I don't get blood all over me again.
Don't get blood all over you again.
So you can get off my back? Alright, alright.
Don't worry, Alistair. We got it.
Got it.
Okay, we don't need that. You have nothing. Alright, what about you? Do you have any goodies?
Now it's better than later.
No, you don't. Well, okay. Hi, Win. Not the Astarion San. What is... What? Zev may die when the next cutscene plays. Hope I got the games mixed up. He is not dying. I don't know how different Baldur's Gate 3 could be if BioWare decided to create Baldur's Gate 3 instead of Dragon Age Origins. I'm glad it worked out the way that it has. I'm glad it's worked out the way that it has. If he isn't, and Karlak and Will went to Avernus, she says about the plans to break into Zariel's place to get the plans to fix her heart, and therefore he would find out then. That is true, but that's not until 6 months later at the party. I don't know. I feel like if I became a god, the first week, I'm like helping my friends. There's a D&D campaign about Asian vampires, and it's been a cool reference. It'd have been a cool reference to that. Oh, that's true. We're here, everyone ready? We're here. We are so here. In fairness to the domain of ambition, how many of us very depressed people could genuinely do with the god essentially blessing us with ambition? We need a god with a domain of motivation. Okay, actually, are ambition and motivation kind of the same thing? They might be intrinsically linked. Yeah, hell yeah. You know what? Kylo, you're so right. That's very much needed. BioWare created Baldur's Gate 1 and 2, but they decided to make their own IP. And I'm really glad they did. I'm loving this game. I think I would prefer them to make this game and then Baldur's Gate 3 come out 20 years later. God of Endorphins would be sick. Overlord thinks we're gonna pop off. That's the energy we're trying to bring to this dragon. Oh. Alright. Damn. Just flung that guy. Purple flame looks like spirit damage to me. Why the fuck did that music work so well? Right? Okay, gang. Gang. We're gonna be smart about this. We were told to bring this, and we're gonna use it before I forget. Because I know once we get in the middle of things, I will not remember. Alright. Baby girl, you need this as well.
I am ready.
Alright, everyone, let's get in there.
Run while you still can! This is annoying.
Is this annoying?
I'm sorry, am I too quick for you?
Gotta keep Alistair alive. Yeah, if you wanna stay in my inferno. No, please stay in my inferno. Please stay in my inferno. Girl.
I'll get on it.
Oh, yes. That was good.
Now we play a little.
Can I freeze it again? Will Blizzard work? No, I'm just freezing my friends. Okay, this is fine. Oh, she's back. Love that. Nikki, hello! Thank you for gifting 5 memberships. That's so kind of you. Also, you're here just in time for the final battle. That's... You know what? This is going very well, actually. This is going so well. Whoever said to bring the Dalish elves out, y'all were so real for that. We want to kill it, not catch it, but it's so much easier to kill when it's frozen. Look at that. Look at that. You throw a Pokeball at the Archdemon, you can catch it and use it as a summon later. Do you imagine pulling out an Archdemon just out of your pocket?
Now's better.
Will that reach? No, of course not. I see now why you guys said to bring something that can work from afar. Alright. Hopefully the blizzards. Why can I not? Hello? Are you too far away? Is that what that is? I guess we are. Oh. We are absolutely popping off. We're gonna ignore the fact that I didn't realize there were other things going on back here, that I was so zeroed in on that dragon that I forgot to play the game. Okay. Yeah, we'll leave you to it. We'll leave you to it, girly. She's so great. Oh, there's so many of them right there.
You can get off my back. Got it.
If it's endgame today, I need to celebrate. You're so right. You're so right. We gotta do a good send off for our favorite little guy. I'm gonna miss so dearly. That's the ballista phase? Oh. You know what? I feel like we're doing pretty good as is, though. If we just ignore the fact that my spells don't reach, apparently. We'll do an inferno. And it's definitely about to move.
All right.
Cheeky little winter's grasp. Okay, you also need to do this. And that way you can heal Wheatley.
They won't know what hit them.
So, they won't know what hit them. You're so right. Is there more people behind me, or are we all just fighting this dragon? Are we all just hoping for the best?
Better than later.
Wheatley has no range. Okay, we gotta find a closer. I see what you mean now.
All right.
I absolutely see what you mean. Alright, where'd the dragon go? Where'd she go? Do you think I can only be nice to Hannah for the rest of the week? I think I can do it. Sure. Sure. If you're able to be nice to Hannah for the rest of the week, I'll play some Persona on Saturday. We still have another 2, maybe 3 adventures left with Wheatley with the DLCs.
This'll be fun.
Thank God. I'm gonna miss Wheatley so much. I love him so much. Bet. Alright, so Raging's gonna learn how to be nice.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my
Summon an ice tornado to fight the fire tornado. I would if it would let me. Actually, I absolutely can. Awakening is really buggy, so make sure to get all the fixes. All right, we'll definitely have to do that.
That'll teach you.
I feel like she's almost dead. A nice Kona cold. Okay. Severin just died. This is so scary. We can't be having Zevran dead.
All right.
Also can't have Wheatley die either. Alistair got the final hit. Good for him. Man's it's absolutely popping off. That was so sick. Okay, what else is there? Why did these guys wait till the end to come out? That's crazy. We did it! I know how to defeat the dragon, but by eating it, you're so right. I forgot we had that sound. Wheatley's fucking it up. Guys, we Grey Warden's so crazy in this thing. Rip your Thamiel, the dragon of beauty you were truly slain. Rip to the dragon. Add an aura. We could do that. I'm gonna need to be reminded later, because I'm not doing it tonight. And I will forget. Alright, Morrigan's baby plan better worked. She better have a cursed baby in her stomach now. I will be sure to remind you. Okay, slay. Love how the mage that doesn't have 18th strength just wields a great sword. I borrowed it from Alistair for a really dramatic moment. That's it, the blight's over. We'll never blight again. It's over. That's crazy. That's so sad. You have to add Hannah's favorite JoJo. I do. I need to ask Hannah if she wants to cosplay Jotaro and Kakyoin with me.
And then it was over.
Bro, give me your sword. I'm about to look
With the
so cool.
archdemon dead, the
That's Alistair and
Darkspawn
Wheatley's
horde
friendship
quickly
right there.
crumbled. Most fled back into the deep roads.
We'll never blight again.
They
Veilguard
would remain a threat
intensifies.
in the years
I
to
didn't
come.
know that about the Veilguard.
But the blight had been ended before it had truly begun.
That's so slay of us. Your gifted subs went unnoticed? Wait. What do you mean?
Ferelden had been saved.
Did you give more?
And the entire kingdom rose up to joyously
There was a lot
greet
going
its
on.
queen.
I'm sorry if you did. I bet Bruce and I could do Joseph and Caesar. You should! Raging. It's so funny. One of my good friends is watching JoJo's for
Grey
the first
Warden
time.
stood redeemed, and a new age had begun. But at what cost?
There is no cost. It's fine. And Caesar's their favorite. And I saw her this weekend and she was like, yeah, I love Caesar. Do you want to do Caesar and Joseph together? And I was like, hell yeah, I do. I was trying so hard not to spoil JoJo's for her. She's going to be so upset. The game is 6 ahead buffering problems. Oh, yeah. No, we saw it. Thank you. That was very kind of you. Power
My
boost, let's
friends,
fucking go. Truly.
We are gathered to celebrate those responsible for our victory.
Blink that the Archdemon was dead. Easy mode goes
Of
crazy.
those who stood against the Darkspawn
She will
siege
be
of
devastated.
Denerim, there is one in particular who deserves commendation. The one who led the charge against the Archdemon and killed it remains with us still. An inspiration to all.
I'm so glad
that day.
Morgan is cooking.
Ladies and gentlemen,
She's so
I
slave
present the
for
hero
letting
of
us live.
Ferelden, the first Grey Warden to defeat the Blight since Garahel 4 centuries ago.
Now Zevran and I can be freaky until Wheatley dies of the taint or whatever.
Grey Warden.
My warden
It
is
is
proud.
hard to
I
imagine
am
how
so
you could have aided Ferelden
grateful
more.
that Wheatley made it this far.
I think it only appropriate that I return the favor. Is there any boon
I think we'll
you
do
might
Awakening
request
next
of
week.
Ferelden's queen?
Let me look up, after this, let me look up how long Awakening is. That might be a next week thing. If you romance her and don't do the ritual, you get a normal baby. Wait, so she just gets pregnant either way if you romance her? I kind of hate that, but like good for her, I guess, if that's what she wants. Winter robes sort of resemble Baldur's Gate 3 druid armor. A little bit, yeah. Romancing Alistair and having to let him sleep with Morgan, and then he breaks up with me because he's king was crazy for my first run. I would cry. That's so upsetting. That's so sad. Awakening is like 15 to 30 hours depending on how much you do. Oh! Awakening is about 12 hours. Okay. Let me look at a calendar real quick. I think Awakening will be a next week thing, but we'll do that throughout March, and then I'm gonna be away for a while for my brother's wedding. And then after my brother's wedding, we can start Dragon Age 2. I think that works out really well. What do you guys think? Should knock it down like 3 to 4 streams. Okay, yeah. I think we'll do that. It'd be so terrible if I were to summon the warden right here. Don't summon the warden! Not the warden. Dying to the warden would be crazy work. Congrats on your brother's wedding. Thank you. I'm so proud of him. I'm so proud of him. And they're very excited to be married. There's the witch hunt, which is like 2 hours. Oh, there's so much more post-game content. That's exciting. Do we get the Circle of Magi, their independence? We'll do
I
that.
doubt the Chantry will agree, but you have an excellent point. Let it be known that Ferelden's mages have earned the right to watch over themselves. The tower shall be restored and returned to the Circle. Let it also be known that the Arling of Amaranthine, once the land of Arlhau, is now granted to the Grey Wardens. There they can rebuild, following the example of those who went before them.
That's so slay.
What are your plans?
Wedding
Will you
live
remain with the Grey
stream? I will not be live streaming the wedding. I'll be so real. My job at the wedding is to babysit my brother's child. We don't need to live stream. Bravo on your brother's nuptials. Yeah, thank you. It's also Golems of Amgarak, but it's like a hard mode dungeon dive DLC and has 0 plot relevance for the rest of the series, so you can skip. It's another Wheatley adventure you can do. We'll skip it for now. That does not sound particularly fun. But I may change my mind in the future. Will I remain with the Grey Wardens? I think I will travel, at least for a time.
I don't suppose the Grey Wardens are really in a position to stop you, are they? Then let me say, I hope your travels bring you back this way soon. You will always be welcome here. There is a group of eager Ferelden citizens waiting outside to get a look at their hero.
Not to
I
look at
suggest you
Wheatley.
make at least a brief appearance before they storm the gate.
She's looking so hot in that dress. She's slaying.
Just tell the guard at the door when you are ready.
A dark promise. Oh, that's... Morgan's not here, is she? She just fucked off. Wait a minute. I will speak to her.
So here we are. The conquering hero has won the day, and now he takes his bow and exits the stage. A fine ending.
So true. This isn't a play. But does the hero get his girl is crazy. You should be taking a bow with
And
me.
my part was small. I'm happy to watch you receive the accolades. It's quite fun.
You were a part of the gang!
I can't help now but think of my vision. The Maker sent me to help you. And look what you did. It's a miracle. It truly is. I've been asked by the Chantry to return to the Urn of Sacred Ashes. I need to make sure it's protected. Maybe pilgrims can even begin going there again.
Oh, nice. Sounds like fun.
I expect to leave a month from now.
Morgan went to
with a small
McDonald's.
army
I
of
hope she's having a
Templars and
great
priests.
time.
It will be a grand adventure of my very own. I'm looking forward to it.
Is there to
At
use all
any
the
rate,
OP skills you
should
get in
back to the
Awakening?
celebration. We can
Okay,
speak
that could be
another
fun
time.
actually. Flailiana is hardened. She wears armor instead of this outfit. That's so sad. I can't believe I've been here since the beginning. You've grown so much. Wheatley has gone on such a journey. I could see why Zevran wouldn't be here since he's kind of hiding out, but I hope he's here. Oh, let's go see what Alistair has to say about this.
So, we made it. I'm impressed, aren't you? The odds were completely against one of us actually getting to the Archdemon. But of course you would make it. I knew you would. I
mean, he
don't
was there too.
understand how you're still alive. I guess Riordan was wrong?
Oh, wait, I thought he already knew about Morrigan. Morrigan saved
I had no
us.
idea. I suppose that makes sense. Speaking of Morrigan, do you know where she went? I'm told she vanished right after the battle. No goodbyes or anything.
Headcanon that the dog near the exit door at the end of the hall is Morgan in disguise. Could you imagine? Zev is there? Yeah, I figured he was. I just feel like he should have been up here with everybody, but that's fine. Her Orlesian oyster is quite delicious is a crazy sentence, Zenith. Wheatley has grown lots. I'm so proud of him. Me too. He used to be such a little guy. He really was. She doesn't want to be followed.
Very dramatic. I don't imagine she'd be easy to find if she didn't want to be.
That's
At any
fair.
rate, I'm looking forward to meeting the rest
Wheatley
of
has
the Grey
grown half an
Wardens when
inch
they
since
come.
the beginning. So proud of him.
We'll need to rebuild.
He's
right?
gone through so
And if
much.
I don't get the chance some other time, thanks. For everything.
Why is this is not a goodbye?
You're leaving, aren't you? And I'm not. I guess we'll see
I'll
how
come
things
back.
play out. But this certainly feels like an ending. At least for now. I'll let you get to your adoring public. They want to see the hero of
Alistair.
Ferelden, and who am I to keep them waiting?
Not him acting like we're never gonna see each other again. That's so sad. I don't really care about Honora, respectfully. Okay. I saw Shale around the way. Oh, here you are.
I will be relieved when all this pomp and ceremony is done. Such events are perfect opportunities for assassins, after all. I can't help but expect the crows to appear at any moment.
And that's why I thought he
Which
wasn't
would be
here.
a welcome break, mind you.
Why does Alistair sound like Gale? They have similar accents. Very similar, like, inflection and everything. Alistair, you're wearing my armor. He's styling, though. Most important thing is that Wheatley still has, like, curiosity spark in his big, beautiful eyes. You're so right. I'm so glad I infected Zenith with your Elysian oyster bit. That's foul. That's actually foul. Very similar voice in general. Yeah, I don't think it's the same person, but they gotta be from similar places. You think the crows will still come after you?
Eventually. With Taliesin dead, it may take them time to figure out what has happened. But they are like the tides, predictable. You know, it does occur to me that staying in one place is only going to invite the crows to find me that much quicker. While fun, that might eventually get complicated.
We'll just kill all the crows.
You said earlier that you are planning on leaving soon. Is that true?
Only if you're leaving with me.
Naturally. You caught me and now you're stuck with me, I'm afraid. Sad, I know, but we'll manage somehow. Well then, since I am sticking around, I
don't think
suppose
yeah,
we'll
it's definitely not the same
later,
person.
yes? So go on and get paraded about. It's fun to watch. Don't worry, I'll keep an eye on you and make sure no one gets a clear shot. Not without paying me a great deal of coin, anyhow.
Not him saying he'll take money to make sure I'm dead. Gale and Alistair have similar golden retriever boyfriend auras, although I think Gale is way more layered as a character. Yeah, Gale's got a lot of things going on. They made everyone in Baldur's Gate so fucking traumatized.
Humans have a better taste for spirits than I thought. The ale up here is actually good.
Wait, did he actually get his
Orzammar
girl?
ale
That's
tastes like
crazy.
dirt in comparison. Probably because
Alistair's
they put
VA was
dirt
in an
it.
episode of House. That's
Go
wild.
figure.
Gale also sounds much more expressive than Alistair. To be fair, most people in Baldur's Gate sound a lot more expressive than the voice acting in this game. That might have been, like, just a style that they were going for. Alistair's 20. He has a lot of layers for his age. That is true. Alistair has been through a lot. I just think Baldur's Gate, they really went out of their way to make sure everybody was so traumatized, where Alistair just has, like, is it not normal people trauma, but it's like he's got some issues. He's got some things that he's been through, but he's still, like, doing pretty well for himself. You know, minus, like, being a Grey Warden and having his death already kind of figured. Many layers for 20. Life comes at you fast. That is true. Enjoying yourself
After
already,
what
I
we
see.
went through, I think I've earned it. I think you've earned it. So I
So
guess
slay.
you're heading off soon, huh? Leaving the city?
My boyfriend cannot stay here. That's the plan.
I'm thinking I'll stick around myself. At least for a bit. I'm getting used to that big sky up there. And I'm thinking I might just look up Felsi again. See where that goes.
That went a lot better than I thought it would. Hope you two are happy.
I'll drink to that.
Elysian
Oh,
Oyster, My Bard's
enough
Moisty
babbling.
Meyer, and Liliana's
That
Dripping Toy
pot-bellied
does
son of a
instantly
whore
scream
Tegan
Zenith.
said
It
I'd
does.
pass out before drinking an entire
It does.
barrel of pickle juice. I
Normal
aim to
people
prove
trauma.
him
He kills
wrong.
monsters for a living. I guess what I mean is, like, something other than, like, the killing monsters part, but that's... I don't think that's, like... I don't know. It's, like, the thing that his character is supposed to be, like, his tragic backstory, like, issue that he has, is something that could feasibly happen to a person. In Baldur's Gate, they're based on things that can happen to a person, but they're very, like, over the top in a way, especially, like, if you compare it to a Starian story. Dragon Age Inquisition, because it's created in a different engine, you can't directly import your choice. You have to go to Dragon Age Keep website with your EA account to import your choice. Oh! That's good to know. That is very good to know. Alistair has issues. Baldur's Gate companions have issues, all caps. Yes, they do. Alright, take care of yourself,
Been
Ogren.
good traveling with you, Warden. Don't get lost in the shuffle now.
I will try not to get lost. Where's Shale? I thought I saw Shale. Did I not? I will go talk to maybe I didn't. Now I'm confused.
It is good to see you again, Kadan. These people, they call you hero. It is a strange word, but I think I understand its
Why
meaning.
is it always
The
violently
Adeshok on
sexual? I
occasion
don't
has
mind. I
declared
get
a
feral
Kunari
too. I'm
to
just
be
curious.
Kunoranvel, one who serves as an example to others.
Are you talking about Zenith
Examples
Yama?
are always made after their death, however. A death in service to the Kyun. A living Kunoranvel would be too proud.
Stin has warmed up to us, Nikki, and it's such a great thing. She's with her 80-year-old boyfriend. You know what? Good for her. Good for her. Death in service to the living Kunara would be too proud. Don't the Kunari celebrate and put on parades?
When a Kunoranvel is declared, certainly. It is one of few occasions when the Kunari are permitted to engage in revelry. There is imbibing of spirits, public chanting, meditations abandoned. It is madness.
Now, it's a friendly reminder that Alistair kills monsters for a living because Duncan saved him from killing and abusing mages for a living. Yes! Yes. But the way Alistair talks about everything, and it could just be him just being a very, like, lighthearted guy for the most part. He talks about it like, oh geez, what words am I trying to find? So, like, obviously Alistair has the backstory of, like, being an illegitimate son and having, like, family drama. And family drama and, like, nobility is not really something that, like, everybody's gonna get, like, have happen to them. But I think that is something that, like, is feasible. But the way he talks about, like, his time in the Chantry just sounds more like somebody going to Catholic school and hating it. Like, that's definitely the allegory there. Alistair's in denial. Okay, I could see that. He is 20. I, too, was in denial when I was 20 years old. It's fine. Did you end up watching the Urn of Sacred Ashes cinematic trailer? I don't think I did. I don't think I did. Yes, I love it every time. Zenith is just built different. Zenith is just like that. You know what? We love that for them. That would be quite a sight.
Interesting.
I don't remember what this man said.
For the Ben Hasrath to restore order. There may even be executions.
Executions for a parade is wild.
I have decided to return to my people. Your quest is done, and thus so is my reason for accompanying you.
Dragon Age Keep has a problem if you choose. You killed Marjolaine, Liliana's personal quest. She is hardened in Inquisition. That's not the case. Killing her open. Oh, okay. I might just lie so that Liliana is not hardened, because I don't want that for her. I think it was the dialogue where he tells about Duncan recruiting him. I might have. It's very easy to miss dialogue in this game. I will be so real. Looks so much better than the actual mission, in my opinion. But like most Dragon Age cinematic trailers, the graphics look like crap. I mean, to be fair, I think it's a lot easier to have good graphics in like a video or an animation than it would be like in a game, because there's a little bit more to it for the game. I'm built different. I'm literally him. Love that for you. Alright, that'll be a long trip home.
It will be difficult to travel alone after so much time spent with companions. It must be said, you found my sword and gave me a chance to restore my honor. I owe you a great debt.
He looks so happy. You helped me as well. It's been good. Win! How could I forget Win?
The hero of Ferelden. My. How does it feel?
It feels so wild. It's a little strange.
Of that I have no doubt.
So now that Mel is beating Dragon Age Origins, does that mean they'll play...
Just as Loghain wore his. But it's not so
bad,
is
KOTOR?
it? A blight defeated with the other nations barely becoming aware.
What is that?
Who could ask for better?
I have to play through all the other Dragon Age games first, though. We're in it for the... This is Dragon Age the year. Every Tuesday is just Dragon Age Day. Knights of the Old Republic. Oh, I don't know what that is. Goodbye, Sten. Too bad we will never hear this name again. I'm gonna miss him. I hate how Inquisition can't get account for all the possible choices in a way Feels like it decanonizes some things, which is sad, but it doesn't bother me too badly as like it's some oversights. I feel like there would have been ways to fix that if they just ask a few more questions when you're porting it over. Oh, it's a Star Wars game? It's another game by BioWare. Okay. Let's get through the rest of Dragon Age. Yeah, we've got a long haul ahead of us. That can be skipped. Zenith, I'm going to tell you right here, right now, if I actually romance Solus, we have to play Veilguard. The little bit I know about that game, I feel like we have to play it. You killed Marjorie in your playthrough, but you didn't make Leliana hardened. Yes, and I wish they would have asked when transporting your choices over with Dragon Age Keep. I feel like it wouldn't have been too much more to, like, clarify. Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic was a fantastic game. Okay. I've never gotten super into Star Wars. Mel will play a game for the smallest of reasons. Yeah. No, that's so true. That's so true. Tor is a predecessor of sorts to Origins, where the BioWare formula was codified. It's doubly codified with Mass Effect 2. Oh, that's cool. Love that for them. We watch Star Wars right now in stream. Oh, wow. I didn't realize you had Star Wars brain rot. I watched the trailers and thought that this game is definitely not for me because of them. And you know what? That's fair. That is so fair. And that's why we love game trailers. It's considered a very classic BioWare game. Okay. Veilguard is okay. It has great moments, but it's so disappointing. We waited 10 years for that. Yeah, and I'm so upset for you guys. But I also feel like I'm going to feel a little bit differently because I did not wait 10 years for it. I feel like it's going to hit me a little bit different. But we'll cross that bridge when we finish Inquisition.
I don't think many heroes ever do. I'm
Oh, you're
glad
so
not
right,
to be
Wen.
on the receiving end of all this attention myself. I say, let the young have their fame.
She's not that much
Not
older
that
than
I've
me.
gone without notice.
Just like, how old is...
Irving
I don't know
asked
how
me
old
to take
Wheatley
over
is.
as first enchanter, but I don't wish to go back. Not after all this. Instead, I've decided to travel.
Oh, she's traveling
Shale
too.
has expressed a desire to go to Devinter to look into a way to regain her mortality. And I will join her.
Oh, cute. Sounds like fun.
I understand you will be leaving. I wish you good fortune on your journeys, wherever they may take you. If we do not see each other again, live well, Warden. And thank you.
This is sweet. That's why I hate game trailers. I did not play Dragon Age until 2017 because of how different they were from the actual game. Oh! Okay, that's fair. That is so fair. I'm gonna be so real, guys. I will put up with shitty gameplay if I think the story is interesting enough. But I think... I think in terms of, like, deciding if I want to play a game, I think I see more, like, Let's Plays or streams than I do game trailers to make that decision. Now that I think about it. Yeah, I know for Solus you have to play as a female elf. I've already made peace with that. I've downloaded a mod of the armor she wore in the Sacred Ashes trailer. Oh, sick. I love that for you. Funnily enough, KOTOR 1 is like the greatest Star Wars hits. KOTOR 2 is a whole other beast. What do you mean by that? How the fuck did we go from the downright foul shit we hear in Baldur's Gate 3 and then Veilguard has? You're really smart. That's great. Okay, I will give them leeway with Veilguard because I've heard that the company was really pushing for it to be like Fortnite. And there was just a lot of back and forth. I don't know if that affected the writing any. We'll see when we get there. Wheatley was a teenager, I think, just coming to adulthood. He does give those vibes, like 21 at the oldest. Totally get more influence to play a game based off of streamers or Let's Plays. Absolutely. Absolutely. Those are basically game trailers to me. Whole other beast, meaning the writer was pouring his heart into it. I have a love/hate relationship with the dialogue, but very much love for it for having a vision. Okay, I can respect that. There are pieces of media that I feel very similarly about, so that's fair. I hate how the Dragon Age 2 cinematic trailer looks because I love the art style of the actual game so much. Oh. Well, now I'm excited to see what that looks like. Back in my day, Let's Plays didn't exist. We just gambled our $50 and we were grateful. I'm sorry you had to live like that, Zen. That is the one good thing about not being able to afford video games until I was older. Let's Plays definitely existed by the time I was like really getting into gaming. I grew up in an environment where cinematic trailers that were not in the in-game engine were very standard practice, so it never bothered me. That's fair, Nikki. For romancing Cullen, you have to be female, human, or elf. You can't romance him as a dwarf or a Quinari. Yeah, so I'm probably gonna try to like get a feel for who I want to romance before I play the games. The other Veilguard game, not Veilguard, Dragon Age. I was trying so hard not to call it Baldur's Gate that I still fucked up. And just to make sure I don't lock myself out of somebody I might want to romance based on what I want to play as. The game rebooted like 2 times, I think. I blamed the lover service angle tackled at one point on EA being EA, as that doesn't seem like something the DA team would do. That's fair. Wanted Dragon Age to be a live service game and BioWare was forced to restart production 3 times. Yeah, the production of Veilguard has definitely been through it, so I will give them leeway for that. I think what they managed to pop out was impressive given the circumstances. Absolutely. That reminds me that there's a new game that just came out where you might be interested in. It's called Cabernet, and it's a vampire narrative RPG where you wake up after death as a new vampire. That sounds so sick. That sounds so cool. I spent 40 euros on Mass Effect on a whim and it paid off. I'm so glad that it paid off. Blackwell is the best male romance in Inquisition. He's criminally underrated. I'm gonna be so real, the only Inquisition character that I know of is Solus. Because I'm pretty sure Fenris is from Dragon Age 2, which was the only other Dragon Age character I really knew about before getting into the games. No DA game has had a good dev cycle. Oh, I hate that for them. Maybe Origins did, but it was still pretty weird. That's fair. EA already has Apex Legends. That's so true! It's basically Fortnite! They don't need to make everything Fortnite, and I love Fortnite. Back in my day, we rented video games from video stores. I forgot you could do that. I really forgot you could do that. That was kind of goated. I love that. I love that for people back then. By the time my family had a, like, video game console, like a PlayStation or something, video stores did not really exist anymore. But I completely forgot about that. Isn't the player base of that game complaining about not getting any content? I haven't heard anything about Apex Legends in years. I'll be so real. One of my college job, right before I graduated, there was a kid that started working there that was so into Apex Legends, and during our office hours when we were like organizing things in the storage room, he would just be playing Apex Legends streams. You're going to love Dorian? I feel like I will. The little bit I've seen, I feel like I will. I do know that Apex Legends still has an esports following though. Good for them. So, did I just hallucinate Shale in this room? Oh, no I didn't.
So it survived after all. My impression that all creatures made of flesh were hopelessly squishy was, premature.
I'm gonna be so real, Tate. I have some friends that have been streaming Dragon Age Inquisition since Veilguard came out. I know I have heard Solus's voice, but it's not committed to my memory. Miss Blockbuster. My family used to hit up Blockbuster so much as a kid. Probably not as much as I'm remembering, but you know. I think it's wild because it like went out of business in my area. And then years later, we moved to a different area and the Blockbuster still existed, and that was crazy. Dragon Age 2, every companion is bisexual except Sebastian. Don't worry, Sebastian sucks. Nobody cares about Sebastian. Okay, sick. Love that. Legit, the guys that had the video store in the neighborhood felt like they were sages to us nerds and geeks and weirdos that liked horror and video games. I love that. I really love that. Poor Sims fans ain't getting a Sims 5. Yeah, wasn't that like officially shelved? Like they said Sims 5 is not happening. Whether Maxis gets the movies IP from the Dead Game Studio and make a sequel to that. Oh, I don't know what that is. There's one Blockbuster left out in some random town in the middle of nowhere, but that was in the early 2010s. I don't know if it's still around. That's wild. I know. So it was like 2013 when I moved to a different state and there was like a random Blockbuster, but it did go out of business shortly after we moved. That's kind of wild though. The conversation we're having right now about Blockbuster is probably how we're going to be talking about Joanne's Fabric in a decade. I know a lot of cosplayers have been upset about that. So confused why everyone was obsessed with the bald Goblin Man until I heard his voice in his introduction scene. It was a big oh moment. Okay. So what you're saying is I'm doomed and we're romancing Solus and we're gonna have a terrible time. Why would they make a Sims 5? They can make way more money shitting DLCs for Sims 4, which is exactly what they're doing, Nikki. I remember I could not wait to rent Donkey Kong and Legends of Zelda for Nintendo 64 on the weekends. You're so real for that. I hate how we're never getting a Dragon Age Origins remaster. We don't need a remaster. This is peak. Although seeing it with like nicer graphics would be really, really wild. This with nicer graphics, I will be so normal about Zevran. You thought I would die, I suppose?
Well, it is going to die eventually. Just not right now. It has made me revise my opinion of its kind. My kind. I am, or at least was, a dwarf. A creature of flesh. I have to keep reminding myself that. In fact, I think I may even try to become one again.
I hope she can. A good Dragon Age remaster would be so goated, and I would be playing it again. They're gonna continue The Sims 4, an already incredibly buggy, unstable mess that is collapsing under the weight of all its dozen DLCs into perpetuate. That's disappointing for Sims fans. But if they're gonna stick with I mean, I know they won't because it's gonna cost money, and they're either gonna have to like repackage The Sims 4 as a new game or provide a free update. But you would think they would fix it if it's gonna be their forever game. For consoles, need a remaster because the game... That is true. That is true, Cheyenne. You have to play on the old consoles to play the game still. They'd have to remake it though, because most people left in BioWare don't know how Eclipse Engine works. Oh. Yeah, they did fire the whole Dragon Age team, didn't they? Not a remaster, but a far stabler edition is purchasing. You know what? That's fair. That is so fair. If I did not... Okay, so if I did not stream Dragon Age, I don't think I would have finished it. Because we had that bug, and I had no idea how to fix it. And it took chat and one of my friends witnessing the issue to be like, hey, here's how you fix it. And I didn't realize it was going to be so easy to fix. That's nice.
Wynn has offered to accompany me to Tevinter to speak
They're going
with
on a
the
girls'
mages
trip.
there. The Circle of Minrathrus has the largest collection of arcane knowledge in Thedas. If it is possible to reverse this process, then the knowledge to do so will be there, or that is my hope. And if not, then I will keep looking. I have nothing if not time, yes?
That sounds exhausting. Good luck.
I intend to return eventually, unless
Play
I
the Xbox
finally
360
decide to
version on
destroy
Xbox One
all
and Series
pigeons
XS.
everywhere.
Okay, I guess that's good.
But otherwise, I will come back. If it happens to one day see a tiny little dwarf who appears very nervous of being squished, that will be me. Until
hope
then,
we see her
I wish
again.
it well. You have been a fine friend.
I love Shale. Okay, we spoke to Liliana, we spoke to Shale, Sten. I think that was everybody but Morrigan. She's just simply not here. Shale baby, you rock my world. Absolutely she does. Sims 5 would not make as much money and be a failure just like City Skylines 2 since there's so many options for mods and DLC for Sims 4. Yeah, Sims 5 would be one of those games that over time I think it would get its popularity back as Sims 4 either just becomes obsolete due to technology or just the community eventually moving to Sims 5. I don't know. It would definitely be like a slow burn though. There's no way to play Dragon Age Origins and 2 on PS4 and PS5. Yeah, because PlayStation stopped being backwards compatible. My dad was just complaining about that this weekend. Someone from BioWare said that Dragon Age Origins Remaster is next to impossible because of all the people that knew how to work the engine just don't exist there anymore and haven't for years. That's kind of upsetting. That is kind of upsetting, but I'm glad there are people online that have made it work on the computer in modern times. Alright, let's go.
I'll take you there now. Follow me.
In the months that followed her coronation, Honora proved herself an adept ruler. Trade agreements with other lands quickly brought new finds into the royal coffers, and with them, the queen saw the capital rebuilt. The army was restored, laws were passed to encourage freeholders to produce sufficient harvest, and plans were conceived for a university. Good for them. Despite Locane being executed in disgrace, Queen Honora insisted on building a monument to her father, overlooking the Orlesian embassy. The statue was largely ignored, save by Honora herself, who voyaged out to the statue once a year to place flowers at its feet. That's sweet. As the years passed, Honora continued to rebuff the advice of Ferelden's nobility, requesting that she remarry. Though prospective suitors from other nations visit Denerim from time to time, the queen's only comment is that all of them fall far short of the bar she measures them against, that of her father. That's crazy. Mel lore sudden update. Father is a gamer confirmed. My dad was never really like much of a gamer. Like very much passively played games every once in a while. And when he got me and my siblings a PS3, he got it for us for Christmas, but he got it like 2 months early, and then when we were at school, he would play it. And the only reason I know this is because it was technically more of a gift for my brother. And I was homesick from school one day, and my dad was like, check this out, but you have to keep it a secret. And he just whipped it out and started playing this game, and I was like, oh, okay. Pop off, I guess. But my dad really liked playing like Call of Duty with my brother, but he doesn't like the ones on PS4 forward. He only likes the one on PS3. But our PS3 stopped working years ago. So he was complaining about how if he wants to play those old games again, he has to go find another PS3 because they do not work on my sister's PS4. Funny that you can say EA doesn't care and it's not true about any game they own. Honestly, I think EA's problem, and this is an issue across the industry and across things beyond video games, but they are definitely struggling from corporate greed, which makes it look like they don't care, quite frankly. Frostbite is a much better looking engine, so I don't mind the new team. But yeah, it's sad for those who want to remaster it because Origins Def needs it, despite still mostly holding up. That's fair. Don't take serious post-credits, they are not canon. I'm still gonna read them. They're canon for now. I love reading the squares nonetheless because now all the characters come back in future games. Yes, absolutely. The Noble Warden is on par with Locane because Honora had no problem marrying me. Zenith, to be fair, Honora's gonna have a very, very different view of her father, and she's gonna see, I imagine she got to know Locane in a much pleasant light, and a much better light than the players do. That's her dad. And he didn't seem like he was a terrible dad, not until the end when he was like really paranoid. News of the Urn of Sacred Ashes has been found in Ferelden did not spread outside of the Chantry until Brother Genitivi made an announcement several months after the defeat of the Darkspawn. The manuscript detailing his research and his experience with Andraste's cult drew huge interest amongst scholars throughout the dais. Some years later, The Chantry announced that the resting place of Andraste's ashes had indeed been found. They were located, however, in ruins that were also the lair of a high dragon, thus proving too dangerous to approach. We did not fight that dragon. Many made demands to secure the ashes so that the followers could undertake pilgrimage to partake of their healing powers. Following numerous failed attempts to deal with the dragon, the beast finally flew off to find another haven, but leaving the mountaintop sanctum in ruins. An excavation found no traces of the urn. Oh. Hot take, EA isn't the worst publisher when it comes to corporate greed anymore. There are lots of companies that are really fighting for that top spot as the worst publisher when it comes to corporate greed. So I believe that. Honora also succumbed to the Zenith Riz. Good for her. EA wanted to charge player for reloading in Call of Duty. It doesn't get greedier than that. That's insane. I did not know about that. The CEO works for Unreal Engine last I checked now. That's crazy. EA doing a redemption arc right now by including super fans for their new games. Okay. Even Activision Blizzard now. I haven't played anything by those guys in a while. As far as the new Sims title goes, I'm still holding out hope that the indie game in development, Paralives, will fulfill the wants/needs of the fanbase. The devs have been very transparent with its development and progress, and active with fan feedback. I'm hoping it can be a planet coaster as a spiritual successor of Roller Coaster Tycoon sort of situation. I hope so too. That sounds very exciting. Oh, is Bethesda not doing so well in the corporate greed category? I do not know very much about them as a company. I'm gonna be so real. I just play my silly little games, and unless it creates discourse online, I probably don't know about it when it comes to the video game companies and their issues. Even Sony, I'm thinking of selling my PS5 for a PC at this point. Do you have one with a disc reader? Because if so, congratulations on your new fancy DVD/Blu-ray player. If not, do whatever you want. My brother likes his PlayStation 5, but it's a lot easier to keep a child safe with gaming and online gaming on a console versus a computer, just because they have parental controls in place for online gaming. You have one with a disc reader? That's your Blu-ray and DVD player, Zenith. That's basically what my PS4 is now. I haven't turned it on in several months, and I haven't played a game on it since before Baldur's Gate came out. That's my DVD player. Sony not doing too hot right now, even Xbox. Damn, that's crazy. Nintendo is also bad, specifically Game Freak. There, I said it. All I care about is Animal Crossing for Nintendo. I'll be so real. But I think most people have agreed that Nintendo's never been particularly great. They've never been particularly great. And they've also been very behind on things. But their online subscription to Play Online is only $20 a year versus $60 a year that PlayStation was last time I paid for it, so. You need a PC stat? You absolutely do. Join the Pocket Leaf Squad. Listen, I used to not really care that much about having a computer, but it's kind of slay. And also my editing programs work better on here than they did my old laptop. Adobe works really good on my MacBook though, but I think it's just because it's an Apple product and Adobe just does that. Bethesda keeps re-releasing the same game 30 times. Yeah, okay, I did know that. It was the joke about like, hi, I cannot think of his name right now, but the guy from Bethesda, and here's Skyrim for the 10th time in a row. I have heard those jokes. Konami did some absolute weird shit with their titles. It was a very pleasant surprise that the Silent Hill 2 remaster was so good, and the main reason was that they made it out of house. Yes! It's like, hi, I'm Todd Howard, and here's Skyrim for the 15th time in a row. I was legit expecting the worst. I'm glad it turned out good, though, Nikki. Like, Game Freak barely expands or adds anything new to Pokemon anymore, and even now, most Pokemon games also suffer from being unfinished. They're unfinished? That's crazy. Y'all know I do not play Pokemon. It's one of those things that I've wanted to like so bad, but I just cannot sit down and focus on one. And this even goes back to, like, I have Pokemon Black on my DS. I've put a total of like 5 hours into that game over the course of a decade. I don't know why I'm like this. I've always struggled to finish games. I've said this before, but before live streaming, I almost never finished a video game. So that's kind of who I used to be. Scarlet and Violet was super buggy on launch and still is, but at least it's occasionally playable now. Okay. My sister, her birthday is tomorrow. And we got her Scarlet for her birthday, so I guess I'll hear about it. I guess I'll hear about it. I'll ask her. Why do people need to keep buying Skyrim? Listen, I don't know. I don't understand. Game Freak has never been the same since they were bought out by Nintendo. That's fair. Still can't fucking believe we finished. I can't either. Like, what do you mean this game is not, like, 70 to 90 hours first playthrough? Let me get back to these squares, actually. People began to doubt that the ashes had never been found, while others claimed that a cult of Andraste's followers stole them from the temple. Still, others say that the Maker himself removed the urn, deeming mankind unworthy of it. For now, what happened to the urn is simply unknown. Following months of effort, the Tower of the Circle of Magi was finally cleansed of the last spirits to slip through the veil. No further abominations were created, and First Enchanter Irving was pleased to declare the circle safe. All that could be saved had been. The young Templar Cullen never quite recovered from his ordeal. After months of attempting to convince his superiors that the tower was still a danger, he finally snapped and killed 3 apprentices before being stopped by his fellow Templars. That's crazy. That's not the same Cullen from future games, is it? Eventually, Cullen... I think we've had this conversation before, and it definitely was. Eventually, Cullen escaped from a prison, a madman, and a threat to any mage he encountered. What the fuck? That's wild. Mass Effect 3 was peak EA greed. They released the game with day 1 DLC with a companion so vital for the game. Awesome company, ready since release, and they put him behind a fucking paywall. That is very frustrating. Talking about bad game companies and franchise teams is making me feel so privileged, since for the past 2 games, Sonic team has done a 180 to actually giving a shit and listening to fans again. You know what? Good on them. Good on them. I wonder if that has anything to do with how the Sonic movie was, because I know the first trailers for this first Sonic movie, they got a lot of backlash, but then they fixed it. They fixed some of the animation and design, and I think those movies did really well. I love that Dragon Age games are sort of short in comparison to other RPGs, excepting Inquisition and Veilguard. I think it is just as long if you do all the companion content, but don't have to. That is very wild. This got retconned. Thank God, because I'm playing as a mage in future games. I'm playing as a mage. And if Cullen tries any shit with me, it's over for him. I tried Morrowind, but couldn't say into it. Too old school for me. That's fair. Shadow Generations was amazing. I love that for y'all. Is made with replay and diff builds in mind. I love Origins. Me too. I will probably play this again off stream at some point. The animators / producers got bullied for making Sonic look bad, and then they fucking fixed that shit, and it did well. So the Sonic franchise knows if they just shut the fuck up and listen to their fans, they will make money. And I'm so happy for Sonic fans. A lot of it has to do with hiring a writer who genuinely really, really loves the characters and has proven his ability to write the characters as the comics. Oh, okay. That checks out. With the slavers shut down in the alienage, the lot of the city-born elves improved for a time. A food shortage years later forced Queen Honora to come down hard on elven rioters and act an act not quickly forgiven and a sign that the tensions between the elves and humans were far from resolved. Why is it worded like Honora thought the food, like she probably didn't think the food shortage was the elves' fault, but that's kind of crazy. Like, what is she on about? How do you say her name? Shiani. Shiani continued to be an outspoken member of the alienage community, and in time became the new elder. That outspokenness earned her frequent trouble, but served her people well. Arl Eamon returned to Redcliffe, beginning the long task of rebuilding. He found the village already bustling and eager to leave behind the memories of those terrible nights facing the undead. Connor was sent off to study at the Circle, and considering his earlier experiences, he excelled in his training and easily passed the harrowing to become a full mage. At his father's urging, Connor accepted a position in Tevinter to undertake formal study of the Fade. Good for him. Scar's new thumbnail, did he change it since this morning? I have a craving for peanut butter toast. That sounds kind of banger. Leave the elves be, God. Truly. What do you mean come down on the elves? There's a food shortage. I feel like we have other things you could be doing. Honora's a human. Apple don't fall far from the tree. I guess I just expected better. Alistair wouldn't have done that. Don't tell me if he does. In my brain, he wouldn't. Gianralphio was a good choice to play Sonic. Yeah. He ate. New episode, really? He looks like he's in court, but now he's beating the dragon for a throne. What is this? That's just the Scar way. You're gonna have to watch the episode. A 5-page report due in 1 hour. About what? Depending on what it's about, I could make that happen. The Dalish elves prospered after the siege at Denerim, having earned much respect for their part in the battle. For once, human lands welcomed the wandering folk. The new keeper, Lanaya? I don't remember how to say her name. Was respected both amongst the Dalish as well as the Ferelden court. She was a voice of reason, and other Dalish clans would turn to her to help resolve disputes with human folk. In time, many of the Dalish clans moved to the new land provided for them in the south near Ostagar. Wary of their human neighbors, however, tensions soon rose again, and only Keeper Lanaya's leadership kept peace alive. Damn. And Orzammar, King Balin quickly proved himself a reformer. Trade with the surface lands increased, and caste restrictions were loosened. We made the right choice! Hell yeah. The casteless were permitted to take arms against the Darkspawn in exchange for new freedoms. For the first time in generations, the line in the deep roads was pushed back, and a few things were reclaimed. Balin's reforms quickly found him enemies within the warrior and noble castes, however, and after several assassination attempts, the assembly was dissolved. The king then ruled alone. Some said as a tyrant, others said as a visionary determined to drag Orzammar into the modern world. Brother Burkle's new chantry in Orzammar drew a surprising number of converts among the dwarves. They quickly attracted a great deal of anger from more conservative quarters, and before long the assembly severely restricted the Andrestians' rights. Their rights is crazy. A 5-page report on good times with Scar? Absolutely. Can we unpack my baby girl? Possibly. Possibly. If you play a city elf and make Shiani the political representative of the alienage, human bigots murder her in the streets after she campaigns for equality. That is so upsetting. Leliana is Zenith's baby girl. Brother Burkle resisted and was slain while being arrested during a peaceful demonstration in the Commons. The assembly claimed that it was an accident, but news of the resulting riots reached the chantry on the surface, where the Divine even contemplated a new exalted march. I feel like we kind of fucked up there. The dwarven mage Dagna ultimately completed her studies at the rebuilt Circle Tower. Eventually, she published a comprehensive theory of how lyrium vapors relate to the supply of magic. It gained a great deal of attention. Good for her! Although the Anvil of the Void was destroyed, rumors about its location crept into Orzammar. Years later, thanks to the defeat of the Darkspawn on the surface, a few determined smiths managed to locate the Anvil's remains. They examined the ruins of the anvil and, upon returning to Orzammar with their findings, convinced the Shaperate to attempt to recreate Caridin's research. A new golem was created, bound with a spirit taken from the Fade. Oh. Well, fuck me, I guess. Doesn't matter what we pick there, because they're gonna do it anyway. Down with the Chantry. Mage rights. Absolutely. But we also did get some dwarves killed. And it kind of sounds like the Chantry's gonna come down here and fuck shit up. But hopefully that does not happen. The golem immediately went insane, killing several Shapers before it was destroyed. The research was branded excessively dangerous and sealed away. Whispers of its existence circulated throughout Orzammar, however, and demand among the Smith caste to reopen Caridin's research refused to abate. As good as her word, Morrigan disappeared once the archdemon was slain. Somewhat of Morrigan's description was seen traveling alone months later, heading west through the Frostback Mountains, and she may have even been with child. There was no word of her after that. With Flemeth dead, or at least gone, the chances of tracking her down were slim indeed. One cannot help but wonder, however, what became of the child? What were Morrigan's plans? These questions must remain a mystery, for now. That's crazy. As for Wheatley's companions, they went their separate ways. When Wheatley finally left Denerim to continue... Her? Alright. Okay, Wheatley. Congrats on your transition, queen. Continue her travels, Zevran went with her, electing to remain with the woman he loved. When did Wheatley transition? W plot twist, truly. Good for her. Congratulations, Wheatley. They continued their adventures together, at least for a time. What do you mean for a time? As the Blighted Lands began to heal and the Grey Wardens slowly rebuilt the Order in Amaranthine, they discovered that the fight against the Darkspawn was not yet complete. Although the Horde was routed and had dissolved upon the Archdemon's death, many of the more powerful Darkspawn survived to organize, roving their war bands that preyed both upon the land and upon each other. I preserved the anvil. That was the only time me and baby girl had a disagreement. I'm like, shut up, I want golems. He didn't. It was just a text mishap, but it's still funny. I don't know. Wheatley might have transitioned, which will make sense when Wheatley's a woman when we play Inquisition. I had the opposite transition with one of my wardens. You know what? Good for him. Love that. New Wheatley pronouns drop, I guess. I guess. Robin, make sure Asmund doesn't find out. Oof. What a funny bug. Love that for them. Okay. These war bands spread havoc, and some even journeyed west into Orlais or crossed the Shining Sea by the deep roads. They proved incredibly difficult to wipe out. But these are tales yet to be told. This tale ended when Wheatley sank his blade. Okay. A good, she, him. We can respect that. Use multi-pronouns. Love that for Wheatley. To the Archdemon's head and destroyed it forever. It was not the last that Ferelden would hear of him, however. Okay. I thought the game crashed for a second, but no, it was just trying to load the credits. Morrigan's ritual did a little more than expected, truly, but like, good for Wheatley. Get headcanon for your character. Sure we will. Licensed music time? We've earned it. We've earned it. Wheatley Doobie Wheatlina. Wheatley is gender fluid. And I love that for them. Pop off, Wheatley. So we finished the game. That's wild. Oh, it's got different pictures in the back. Love that. Press escape to skip the credits. That's it, guys. That's the Dragon Age. Believe it was Shale's influence. It might have been Shale's influence. Wheatley, fellow she, he user, welcome to the club, brother. I love that for y'all. You're singing? Oh. Wait, was it? Close down channel. I actually don't believe you this time. Are you /SRS or /J? Liliana, I'm saying this in the most loving way possible. Shut the fuck up and let me have my stone army. She forgave me later and I ate her out and we're good. That's wild. But like, whatever makes y'all happy, I guess. So, I guess other campaigns is where we would do the DLC. Had Liliana riding a dragon and everything. Trust, if that were true, Zenith would be yelling right now. It's just trolling, don't worry. That's so wild though. I can't believe we finished. That's so exciting. Alright, that's pretty good timing too. A pretty good for Gore, I think that or new game. We will find out by next week. But that's been Dragon Age Origins. I guess next week we'll be starting the DLC, and that will basically be our March, which is exciting. We get one last hurrah with Wheatley. I'd be going insane. She has amazing writing skills. And I expected nothing less to come from you, Zenith. Congrats, Mel. Thank you. I am so happy I played this game. Everyone who said that if you like Baldur's Gate, you should try out Dragon Age, were so right. Y'all were so right. Thanks for the stream. Thanks for coming and hanging out. Those on YouTube, I will see you guys next week with DLC time. Did you figure out the dragon's origin? It was it was the archdemon undead. And we killed it. We slayed it. Spoilers for Dragon Age Origins. But also, hi! How are you doing, Undead? You're here just in time for us to send you to someone else's stream. I'm glad you liked it. I'm also glad that I liked it. This was a fun journey. Thank you for having us here. I enjoyed watching. I've had so much fun streaming this with you guys. It was such a great time. But there's so many fucking people live right now. You know who we have not rated in a while? We're gonna raid Alahobia. I don't know what, it's just Toby tonight. I don't know what she's playing because her stream says just chatting. But she's playing a FPS game of some sort. So good for her. But yes, on YouTube, I will see you guys next Tuesday for some Dragon Age DLC. And over on Twitch, I will see y'all on Thursday, where we actually finish Hatoful Boyfriend this time. And then we'll do something else. I'll play it by ear. It could be Balatro, it could be Marvel Rivals, maybe. I don't know. That game doesn't particularly run super well on my PC. But we'll figure something out. Anyway, that's it for me. I will see you guys next time. Thanks for hanging out. Marvel Rivals Undead. Hannah has been so obsessed with Marvel Rivals. We've been playing it. We've been playing it so much. Do that one? We'll see. We'll see. Thanks for having us. Thanks for hanging out. Anyway, let me actually start typing. Let me get this raid going, because I forgot to type it in. But yeah, I'm sending you guys over to Alahobia. I hope you guys have a great rest of your evening, and I will see you all next time. Good night!